Yeah.
We actually fought a lot of shit last time.
You guys really did.
We really did.
Fuck some shit up.
It was a rough time last time.
Yeah.
It's fine. I only lost like 70 HP or something.
Yeah, it's all good.
Fine.
What are you at right now?
It's back now. I'm like, only down like 10 or something. 15.
The goal.
Yeah.
It's fine.
The goal was to force you to spend a lot of resources so that the dragon fight, because this one is, I didn't want to make him more interesting, because like we've talked about him, 5th edition dragons base kind of suck. Let's be honest. They're not very interesting. They're not, I mean, Celeste and I know. We know. We were like, this is the most terrifying thing you could ever run into. And one of in 3.5. And in 5e, I started with this campaign and I was like, fuck, guys, we're gonna die. And I was like, oh, wait, what? Really?
What?
And then, and it's dead. Wait, what? I'm sorry. I killed it. Oh. Like, so then it became like, yeah, then it just became the slow breakdown of me over time of like, how creative can I get when I try to kill this thing? Like, let me leap off the building onto its back and see how far I can ride it into the sky. We've also been live, so hello, Internet.
Hey, everybody.
We've just been talking about dragons. That's half of the game that we love to play. Look, I even got 2 little guys over here to hang out with me. This little red and little blue dragon over here, along with my skull that's hanging over here. And well, look at that. What a segue, Renee. So we're sponsored by Elderwood Academy, guys. Look at all these awesome hex chests. These are provided by the awesome folks at Elderwood Academy. You guys can go ahead and pick them up from that link. Look, here's a little baby one.
Love the baby one.
But anyway, there's a link in the chat. There's also a Twitch panel down below you can click. It doesn't, unfortunately, not at this moment, no discounts of any kind. But if you click through that link, it helps support Nerd Immersion, and it helps show Quentin and Dan that we're here for the long haul. People are coming, people are clicking and buying stuff from our link. Therefore, we should continue to work together and hopefully provide you guys with some cool discounts and giveaways and that sort of thing. So that's that. So thank you to Elderwood Academy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So happy Halloween, right? We're a couple days away here from Halloween, which is very exciting. So I hope you're enjoying all of your spooky times. And
Yeah, I really like your costume, Ted.
I'm actually Ted the Bard, who is a character in this campaign in the universe. Because back, remember we were talking about how you used to be able to donate for certain things, like traps, through our epic story of that time. At one point, you could donate to add NPCs to the game, and they added me as an NPC, Ted the Bard, who actually was the reason Roswin has the turtle shell. So,
And so Ted the Bard dresses exactly like you do on any
Like-
other Monday?
Yep, he is me.
Weird guy. Really
He
weird
is
guy.
me,
So,
and I am him.
we said Rid could look like anybody, and we'd just say, oh, it's just that one person Rid met that one time. But I still committed.
Listen,
Yeah.
I did too. I dressed up. My cosplay is flawless.
It's true. It is perfect. Literally perfect.
Yeah, I mean, it could not be any better.
For you?
Yeah, it's I mean, he was an archer and a bard. He told stories and he was good with a bow, both of which I am those things. So there we go. Although he did have magic, and as far as I know, I do not have teleportation and other cool things like that. Although I'd say I'm inspiring. So there you go. Anyway,
Just keep trying.
listen, I will never not. Ever since I've been a kid, there's always that time where you're like, maybe this is the time that I have the force to pull that beer to me from over there. Nope, not yet. I'll get there. Or maybe my latent spider powers will develop. I don't know. We'll see.
I believe you.
So do I. Maybe that's how it works. It's just enough people need to believe, and then I get the powers. Anyway, this is a game of Dungeons and Dragons, I promise. So yeah, I don't really have any other things that are worth announcing at the start. I'll save those to the end. So without further ado, Celeste/Leo/Dalmatian Puppy,
Yay!
what happened last time?
I'm Leo. I have socks taped to my head. So, so last time on Rise of Tiamat, so basically we left off, we had just been in that prison cell place where we had totally murked those elven guards and made friends with Arthur and Merlin, the best couple ever. And then we started that game by climbing down this stone cliff wall. And it took us a really long time to figure out how to do that. Some of us were more beautiful than others going down the cliff, looking like supermodels or whatever. And some of us weigh 400 pounds with armor on. It didn't look as great, but whatever. Eventually we got down to the bottom of this cliff into this very large cavern that had this lagoon in the center. There was some question as to whether or not the island in the middle was a green dragon, but it wasn't. And then we had a bunch of like dark vision politics, passing goggles back and forth. Eventually Leo gave his goggles of night to Rid so they could go and look for other entrances or exits in the cavern, and then all of a sudden, boom, we heard footsteps coming out of one of these tunnels, and it was these 4 chumpos who came down, and they're like, oh, look, we're elves and we're guarding shit. And then we all had a lesson about how to be theater professionals and our motivation. And then Rid went over there as an elf and was like, hi, I'm a guard. You're a guard, cool. And they had a great conversation. And then Rid came back. Oh yeah, and Odella went swimming. And then we were all talking about the plan. And eventually we figured out, hey, Rid could just go back over there and punch them all. So she did. While Roswin was floating on the ceiling in the dark, and Leo's like, I can't see. I'm a human boy. and then so we kicked all their asses. But then a bunch of cultists, or no, the dragon claw fang wing guys came running down. They're like, what the hell's going on? And at the same time, a bunch of Ettins started showing up out of the back, those 3 bozos who were like fighting over the stupid belt. So we were getting swarmed, and then Odella pops out of the water as Tiffany and is like, I'm a beautiful water cultist. Listen to me, it's fine. And nobody believed us, so we fought everything and we killed all the dragon claw butts. And then Leo took on the ends, got super fucking hurt, but it was fine eventually. So we got through all that. Oh, and while this is all happening, the dumb dragon pops his little head out of the water and it's breathing breath at us, and it's stinky, so it hurts like acid. And then it pops down back and forth over the course of the fight until eventually it realizes we're awesome and it's stupid. So it went back into its hole. We killed everything, and eventually we found Narrowvein's bedroom, and Rid got super hurt by a chest with a trap in it. And then eventually behind him, and another trap in the hall. So Rid successfully got rid of all the traps for us by falling on them, and and then eventually we found the secret door in the secret bedroom to get to the secret lair, and then in the secret place there was the secret dragon and Narrowvein, and we're gonna kill it, and that's what happened.
Thank you, as always. So with that, well, this breath weapon's gonna go off, but let's roll for initiative.
Oh boy.
We'll just jump right into it today.
Starting it off.
Okay.
A 17 for Leo.
Is it a 5 for Rid?
Is.
Wait. Oh, never mind. Thinking of something else. Roswin?
17.
17, and Odella?
18.
18, okay. So let us start with the breath weapon. So I will need, what is this? Constitution saving throws from everybody.
Oh, buddy.
At advantage.
Add
poison?
advantage. Yeah, it is against poison, so add advantage.
22.
22 is good.
16?
16 is a fail.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit.
18.
18 is a pass, and Red had a...
11.
Okay, so that's... all right, I gotta do a little math here. So you're all resistant.
So far.
Yeah, so you're all resistant, so you're all gonna take half. So let's see here. This is calculator territory. This is too early in the night to start doing math. All right. So, actually, I did know that. So Rid and Leo, you will both take 28 points of poison damage. That's already reduced.
28. Okay.
Yeah, and then Roswin and Odella, you take 14.
Nice. Woohoo!
Okay.
Wow.
So, that was our opening. That happened prior to the start of the initiative. Now we're in the initiative. It is Narrowvein's turn.
Ted, before we dive in, would you mind re-describing the room?
Yes, I can absolutely do that. I did, I think, send it to you all just as a reminder in our little Discord chat.
I want you to paint me a picture with your words.
Well,
Ted the Bard.
Ted the Bard.
Ted the Bard.
So you guys have entered in off of this 10-foot wide, 15 foot wide, we'll call it 10 feet wide, secret passageway into a relatively large room. We're talking almost 200 feet wide, vaguely circular. It is still natural stone, but largely a circle. When you guys walk in to your right, about 150 feet, kind of on a diagonal, kind of against that back wall, is a pool of water. One could posit, based on what you've already seen, that this pool leads out to the other pool where you saw the dragon's head emerge from before. Basically, about 30 to 40 feet away from you is this huge green dragon. Next to it is this elven warrior with a bow, a hand out as though holding something, and formed from it is a crackling eldritch, like, shape of a longbow made of eldritch energy, with an arrow knocked and drawn back, again also made of eldritch energy. No actual physical things, so it seems. There is also a pile of treasure. Okay, yeah, so basically directly behind the dragon and to the left, like in the back left-hand corner, is a mound of treasure. With your guys' quick glance and taking in the scene and all of this happening, it just looks like a pile of gold. There may be other things amidst the gold, but that's really all you can see at this point. And the ceilings here are 60 feet high. And there is stalactites down from the ceiling. You get the point where the dragon could probably hide amidst those to, if it so chose, or yourselves with your ability to fly. Those of you who have it. Other than that, there is no light source in this room, other than anything you've brought in yourselves, and that's it.
Okay, I am glowing very brightly.
Okay. So,
like a diamond, one might say.
Like a diamond.
I'd say so.
That is from last time I shone bright, so bright.
Yes. Okay. So, assessing the situation, the bright glowing diamond in the dark will be assaulted as you watch as this eldritch arrow is leashed from its seemingly non-existent string to fire at you. That is only 50. That is only yes.
Is this something that I feel I can counterspell?
That is a tricky scenario, because I'll tell you what. You can make me a. Let me pull up the rule and I'll tell you. I think it's an Arcana check.
Okay.
So go ahead and make me an Arcana check. Let me rephrase. This will use your reaction to figure this out, because if this was a spell, we'll count it as part of it to, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? So it will be a reaction to counter spell, but I'm including in it the ability to determine whether or not it is a spell. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah. I only got a 6.
So you don't know. It might be a spell. You can choose to counterspell it as part of this same reaction, if you so wish.
Use it for something worse. I'm sure he has something worse coming.
Yeah, I'll wait. Since I'm not sure that if it's a spell or not, I'll wait.
All right. Well, the first one just whiffs right by you, but it does streak and like impact into the wall behind all of you, and it does scatter. And it seems vaguely familiar to you, Odella, as an Eldritch. It's Eldritch Blast-esque. You've never seen an Eldritch Blast in this formation, though. It looks, it's like normally, like, why go through the effort to make this show? Like, there must be something to it.
Pact of the Longbow?
No, but however, the second one is a natural
Can I use
20.
My reaction. That's probably still not going to work. I was going to use my reaction to use my shield to give him another +2.
The shield of that actually makes you the target. Just so you know, that's how you have a +2 against ranged attacks, and you can use your reaction to make yourself the target.
I thought that it was you could use your reaction to.
You personally always have a +2 to your AC against any ranged weapon attacks.
Mm-hmm.
But you can use your reaction to make yourself the target of an attack against someone within 10 feet. If that makes sense. Okay. Yeah.
It's okay, guys. I got this.
So
Shut through the heart.
Real worried about you right now.
So
wait, what did he roll to hit me?
20. Oh, that was a natural 20, so 27. Oh, now you know his attack bonus is +7. Oh well. So that's starting 23 points of force damage.
Mine's higher.
However, you will also take, this will be 9, 18 points of poison damage, reduced to 9 because of your resistance. So not only does this Eldritch Arrow impact you with force damage, but also with poison damage.
How you looking, Leo?
About half.
And that
half as good as I usually do.
And then he will run kind of away, or like actually behind, like he's only got 30 feet of movement, so he'll move kind of back 15 feet with the dragon kind of now in front of him, and sort of off to an angle towards the pile of treasure 15 feet. So that is his turn. Then it's a lair action. So let's see.
And it's a lair action? Jesus Christ.
I told you we shouldn't come in here.
What else are we gonna do?
Wait. Patience is a virtue. Somebody said that to me once.
We're so impatient.
This is fine.
That's what they all say when it's not fine.
Happy Halloween. The whole party died.
Happy Halloween. Now we're ghosts. It's extra spooky.
All right, so you watch as sort of behind you, but also kind of like, this is 60 feet long, only 5 feet thick. So I'm assuming you guys all came through this doorway kind of in a cluster, or were you guys how was the plan when you came into this?
It was a very
I didn't think we were able to do
it. Right, yeah, okay. So you'll see what'll happen is behind you all, the door you came in, a wall of bristling thorns erupts, blocking your escape. Cute. So you cannot leave through the way you came.
Okay.
Then it is Odella's turn. Okay. They do seem very sharp. Like, were it to impact you, it would be a bad day.
Noted. Okay. I feel like Leo can maybe hopefully survive another round. But
she said positively.
Yep. I'm gonna twin haste and cast it on Rid and Leo.
Okay.
I can definitely survive now. I'm so fast.
I'm gonna bonus action do wings.
Yeah.
So big ethereal wings come out, and then I'm going to start flying towards the ceiling to find some cover
Okay.
away from the rest of the party.
Okay. So, just as a reminder to both Rid and Leo, that is a +2 to your AC. Currently, your movement speed is doubled. You have advantage on dexterity saving throws and acrobatics checks if that comes up. And you have
do the math on how fast I am now.
yeah, I know. And then
it's double speed.
it's
Sorry.
double your movement speed. Yeah. So if yours is 30 now, it's 60 regular. That's your regular speed. So you can dash and however you want to do it. You also have that one additional action, which can be used for a plethora of things: dodge, dash.
Hold on, I got this. I can make it 135 feet in 6 seconds.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Jesus.
Actually, you might be able to do more than that because you could action dash, bonus action dash, move your movement speed, and then extra haste action move dash. So
So many.
yeah. Anyway,
Oh.
all of the
Imagine if you were Tabaxi too. Holy fuck.
yeah, doubled all of that on top of that. So you have all of that, and that's as long as Odella maintains concentration. And it's been a while, and it's Renee and Rid's first time, I think, seeing the wings. So now knowing a little bit more about your sort of the figure involved in this, the wings, what they appear, what they look like. Why don't we give her a little rundown of what this appears to be? Like, are they just ethereal golden? Do they have any? What's the deal?
Oh, so they are just basically like huge, like angel wings, basically, but they're very ethereal, see-through. They have like they're very sparkly because everything about her is just sparkly, but it is a gold color.
Okay.
Love it.
And then you take off 30 feet towards the ceiling. So you're halfway between the floor and the ceiling.
Yeah, I'm kind of hanging out in the middle right now, but I'm just trying to mostly get away from the rest of the party, so hopefully we won't be all clustered.
That is a reasonable movement. So then Leo or Roswin, you guys are tied. So whoever wants to go first. Or you guys can roll off or take dexterity scores, whatever the thoughts are.
I have a 16 dexterity.
I have the same thing.
Who wants
Wanna
to
go first?
Who
You know
wants
what? I'll go first so that I can light them up for
Okay.
you.
Nice.
There you
Perfect. Love it.
All right. So I'm going to move 30 feet diagonally, like into the room.
go. Okay. Are you going up or are you going on the ground?
Nah, I'm just going straight.
Okay.
Well, through the ground, and then I'm going to cast Moonbeam at 4th level
Mhm.
on the dragon.
Okay. So that is going to be what's your save?
17.
That is going to be a fail.
Okay. 22, 27 points of damage.
Okey-doke.
And then I'm gonna bonus action use my hidden paths feature to go up into the tights or mites. I never know.
Tights.
Tights. Okay. So she lights them up and
Mhm.
then she just like poofs in a puff of pink sparkles
Okay.
and dissipates.
Okay. So that is that. Okay. So at the end of your turn, it is going to. Let's see if we-
Me.
No, it's a legendary action for the dragon.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's too far to hit you with a tail attack.
Okay.
For now.
Whee!
So it will beat its wings. Nobody is within 10 feet of it at the moment because of the way things have worked out. So it will just take that to move half of its fly speed. So it's just going to close the distance right between you, Leo. So it's right by, I guess, or no, it would have to go past. Okay, it's gonna go towards Leo and Rid. It's gonna fly over towards you.
Boom. Come at us.
And it lands. Or no, it's gonna stay flapping because it can. It'll stay. Oh, that's kind of dumb. No, it'll land because it can't use its claw attacks. So it'll.
In the air, it's like,
It's like near us now.
Yes, it's like right up in your grill. So, but Leo, it's your turn.
Sweet. Okay, so it's like within 5 feet. I could hit it right now with my sword.
Sure.
Okay, that's not what I'm going to do. First off, okay, haste. Can I use? Let me look up all the actions I can do with haste.
Okay.
I have it pulled up if you want.
Yeah. Okay. Can I cast a spell
Not
and
with the
then
haste.
use?
Not you can't cast a spell with the hasted action. You could cast a spell as your regular action and then use the haste
hit it
for.
With haste?
Yeah. It's only one attack with haste though. The haste action is only a singular attack, even if you have multiple.
Okay, that's fine. I am going to start by curing wounds on myself.
Reasonable.
At a fuck it, at a 4th level spell slot. Because I need it. So that'll be 5d8. Because I'm too pretty to die. Oh baby, that was 4 8s and a 6.
Nice.
Oh, and I get one more.
That's beautiful.
Wait, no, that's it. Okay. 8, 16, 24, 32, 38 back plus. Oh, I've never used this spell as Leo. Plus my spellcasting ability modder. Oh, and I'm so shiny. I'm shiny boy. Yeah, plus 42 back. Suck on that, dragon. Okay. And so I just touch myself a little bit. Get some confidence going. And then I'm going to shift just away from Rid. So essentially, like if we can get
you're just gonna move but not leave its
right.
Yeah.
So it's essentially if it shoots us with a breath weapon, I'm trying to be on one side of it, Rid's on the other side of it. And Neravane is sitting on its back.
No, he's on the ground. He's on the ground and further away.
Got it. Okay. Then I'm gonna shift around the dragon. Use my haste action just to whack it with my sword. Just because.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah. Okay. 27 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Yeah. Sweet. Oh, the dice are with me tonight, guys. It's because I'm a cute puppy.
It's still early.
That'll be okay. That'll be 10 slashing damage. Yes.
Okay.
Because I'm not using my big sword.
Well, doesn't it also have the force damage?
2 force damage.
2 force. Gotcha. Okay. Got it.
And then as my bonus action, I'm gonna start yelling my songs about slaying glorious dragons. And then I'm going to give a bardic inspiration to Rid.
Okay. And those are d8s?
Yes.
Right? D8s, cool.
Rockin'.
All right.
Thank you.
So then after you, Leo, the dragon's going to use another legendary action to make a tail attack against you.
We determined last time that when he takes a legendary action, it's not the start of his turn for Moonbeam, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. Just checking.
Because it's technically, it's not his turn. It's his special turn.
It's his moment.
Yeah. So that's a 27. That hit? I'm just kidding. I know it hits.
Who? Are you talking to me?
Yeah, you.
Oh shit! Yeah.
That's.
Oh boy.
17 points of bludgeoning damage from the tail.
I don't care.
Then it will go to you, Rid.
Okay. I'm gonna hit it.
Let's see.
Okay.
Please do.
Okay. That's a 21 to hit.
That does hit.
Thank goodness. Okay. That is 14 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use a key point to do flurry of blows and also take my extra attack. So I'm gonna hit it a couple times.
So you got 3 more and then still a hasted action.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see it.
So, that'll hit. It's an 18 plus 11.
Yeah, that'll do it.
21 again.
Yep.
And oh, that's a natural 20.
Well, that'll also hit.
Oh, good. Okay,
Nice.
So go ahead. Let's just roll up all that damage as you barraged this.
13 damage for the first one.
Mm-hmm.
13 damage again for
Okay.
the second.
Very spooky, Halloweeny. I like it.
20 damage for the last one.
Wow. All right. I also skipped.
Hit.
There you go. You still have your hasted action.
I do have my hasted action, and I was trying to decide what to do with it, so I waited till the very last minute.
You could just take another melee attack against it.
I could. I was seriously considering disengaging, but I feel like Leo's right in the middle of this, and I feel
That's fine.
bad.
No, that's my job, baby. I'm your tank.
But I'm gonna disengage.
Leave me to die.
Yep.
Okay, so
all that well. He threatened me with a sword.
and your movement speed is what, 40?
You're wearing my goggles.
45.
So you can disengage at 90 feet.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Where would you like to go?
Across the
Okay,
room.
all right. So you watch as Rid like barrage punches this thing 4 times and then it's just like boom, gone. I also forgot the dragon's turn, so I'm gonna have him go now, because that's silly me.
So focused on those legendary actions.
Yeah, so he's gonna activate his frightful presence. So I'd like everybody to make wisdom saving throws, please.
Oh, I'm good at these babies.
Natural 20.
Well, shit.
Plus 9, 19.
I'm going to use a luck point to re-roll that.
I
Okay.
got
19 pass.
9.
Great, I got a 19, thank God.
His saving throw.
Oh, wait, does bless count?
It does. You can roll a d4.
You still think-
13.
Yeah, awesome. However, you guys all pass except for Odella, who fails pretty epically. However, Odella, you feel that hang on.
That I'm screwed. Is that what you were gonna tell me?
That is what I was gonna tell you. Do you remember the flower garland that you received?
Yeah.
You feel it glow. You feel it warm up, and you automatically succeed this saving throw.
Oh man, I'm so happy we saved that woman.
Oh, hell yeah.
Expected a tree.
I didn't expect a tree.
Always rescue strange women in the woods.
I was waiting because there was really nothing I could do at that point. I think everybody else was over there.
So now I can reveal to you what that was about. Those necklaces, when donned by you, completely obscured you from all of the Green Dragon's spies in the forest on the way here. So all of the little creatures that Green Dragons use to observe for within miles of its lair, they were completely blind to your approach.
So what you're saying is, if we would have kept waiting,
Yes.
would have come out.
Eventually, yes. And also, it didn't know you were in its lair until you started making the noise. And that's why it popped out of the waterfall.
Except for
there.
all those horrible stealth checks that we made when it came out, we would have been like, "We're here!"
Sparkles.
We knew it was here. We were here outside.
Yeah. So anyway, but that, or and it also, if you fail your frightful presence check, it lets you automatically succeed. So, kudos to the Belladonnas for saving that random druid in the woods.
Yes.
Always.
So now it's the dragon's turn, though. It's just gonna bite at Leo. It's gonna try. 21.
Nope, not with haste.
There you go.
And I would like to use riposte since it missed me.
That's fair.
Stab it. Is a 19 gonna hit?
It is actually.
Ooh, ooh.
Oh, look at that beautiful 8. All right, that is going to be. Why does this always get harder? 14 slashing.
That's what she said.
4 force. That's a good problem to
one.
have.
Good one.
Happy Halloween. She said 14?
Sorry. Yep. And then I'm sorry, my superiority as well.
Yes.
Oh, another 8. Bless you, dice.
Okay. So now it's gonna not spread out its attacks and just continue the barrage on Leo.
Good.
Okay, that is a 24 to hit. That hits, right?
Loves you, Leo.
Fine. It's
That's
okay. We had this date from the beginning.
15 points of slashing damage.
Love it.
Then a second claw attack against you, Leo, for a 27.
Yeah. Love it.
For 18 points of slashing damage.
Ooh.
Hey, Ted,
Yes.
I don't suppose Celestial has that like magic dragon slaying thing that she got from hanging out with the other group. Does she?
Which thing was that?
Like
Remind
at
me.
the end of the thing, she got like a bonus. She got like a dragon slaying bonus. Or something
She
like that.
did,
That was only
but
for like 24 hours.
yeah,
or
it was for a
something.
couple days. Unfortunately, said time has passed.
Sorry.
But
Worth.
thank
Hey, good call. All right.
Just making sure we weren't forgetting it, because that would be really clutch.
Yeah.
Yes.
That would be good for me. However,
All right. Then it goes back to the top of the round. It is Narrowvein's turn. Narrowvein is surveying the scenario and is gonna shoot an arrow at Odella.
No.
Gonna try. We'll see what happens.
Don't do it.
That is a 17.
Look at
Stop
how
it.
pretty I am. I have a 16, so I will shield it.
Okay, so that one misses because it blasts off of the Eldritch Shield you summon. And the next one is 26, which will still get past the
that
shield.
is. That is.
Alright, so you will get impacted. And it feels like it's a little rude to get shot with this Eldritch energy that you
Yeah.
sling around like, who does he think he is? That's 16 points of force damage. You don't have resistance to force, right? No. 16 points
No.
of force. Oh, those are d8s, not d6s. And 10 points of poison damage reduced down to 5. So that
Okay.
was 21 points total, I think, was my math. Math was correct. Right? Or was that... How much damage did you take just now?
I'm glitching out a bit. Yeah, it was 21.
Okay, so I need
Okay.
you to make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw to keep up your haste.
15.
Okay, haste stays up.
15.
Cool, we're good. So then, it's his turn. It's the lair action. What's gonna happen?
You know, we did have a brooch of shielding that would have been great against this force damage, but whatever.
It's so rare that it comes up.
you ever get hit with force damage, it almost never happens.
I know.
Okay, hang on, I'm gonna grab my DMG. 1 second.
Okay. Well, so Rid, by you, grasping vines and roots erupt out of the floor and
Fine.
try to entangle you. I will need you to make a strength saving throw, please.
Not Dex.
No.
I know, I was hoping for Dex. That's a natural 20.
Well, then
Your
it
shit is blessed.
nothing happens. That is that.
Yay!
And at the end of that turn, though, the dragon's going to make a tail attack against Leo. Because he's still here. That is a 27 against you. Yep, that's So that is 17 points of bludgeoning damage as this tail, which has grown very familiar with your form, just whacks down and hits you again. Then it's your turn, Odella.
How close is Narrowvein to the dragon?
They are on opposite sides now because he moved back, and the dragon flew forward to go for Leo. So not within fireball range.
Dang it. Well,
to answer the pretty obvious question I anticipated coming.
I'm sorry. Was the spellcaster asking an area of attack? Right?
No, hey, listen. By all means.
Well, I'm still probably gonna fireball that dragon because it's wrecking my boy. So,
yeah. Okay.
Can I avoid Rid?
Yeah, she actually booked it 90 feet away.
Okay, I just want to
I'm
make
the
sure.
only one.
Away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I can avoid Leo.
Yes, absolutely.
So 4th level fireball at the dragon.
Ooh, that is a 24 for the saving.
24. Yeah.
Sorry.
How dare you roll well, Ted, with your orange dice?
Ridiculous.
Speaking of which, I read online while she rolls damage that somebody else commented in like one of the dice groups I'm in that they have this same set and their D20 rolls like crazy.
I gotta get me some orange dice, and I don't even like that color.
Well, you should. It's great.
I'm more of a pink girl.
I couldn't tell.
So it's 41 from the fireball plus 11 for my extra radiant damage, so it's 52 total.
Got it.
Nice.
Very nice.
I mean, halved, but
Yeah,
Suck
hey.
on that, dragon.
And it's like, you're a jerk.
No,
What,
you're a jerk.
what else did you have? Anything else, Odella?
I am going to find cover.
Okay, 60 feet up into the stalactites, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm trying to avoid Rosalind, but I don't actually know where she went, so...
Rosalind's still on... Oh, you teleported, that's right.
I teleported, yeah.
She
All
just
right.
disappeared in sparkles, and I'm not sure that I've ever seen that before.
Fun fact, Rosalind left.
I'm like,
I said don't go in the lair.
You never listen.
little concerned, but I'm sure she's still here.
She's still with us in spirit.
Yeah.
She wouldn't abandon us.
All right, then at the end of your turn, another tail attack against Leo.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Man, you ran in. This is the game we played. So that is a 28 to hit.
Of course I did. Have you met me?
Listen. Only 13 points of bludgeoning
This
damage.
dragon has only missed one attack out of like the 20 times he's hit me, and I have a 23 AC right now. I'd just like to say,
Yeah.
Well, we're at a base of minimum 14 to hit if I roll a 2. So
you should have a 50. Damn it. It's fine. This is fine.
anyway,
I'm not scared.
You
then
are totally the dog in the fire right now.
everything's fine. This is fine. Rosman, it is your turn.
Okay. So using the caverns of the cave that we're in, I'm going to like make my voice sound really echoey and be like, I told you we shouldn't have come here. I'm gonna cast heal on Leo, so you get 70 HP back.
Oh god, it feels so good.
Okay.
70?
7-0.
0?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. So your moonbeam is still up. It's just hanging out.
Yeah, but I was like, Leo's gonna die, so.
That's fair.
Yeah, thank
This
you.
is what I really want to use that cantrip, Ted, but this is what I
That's fine. Listen. Is that it for you?
Yeah.
That's
Thank you,
another
Rosman. so much.
Oh no, a natural 20 tail attack on Leo.
Jesus Christ.
You're the only
Got it.
one. You're the only one in range. So this is.
And I'm gonna stay here.
That's fine.
I'm trying.
30 points of bludgeoning damage.
Fuck.
Leo, it's your turn.
This is obscene.
Got that Revivify queued up, Odella?
Of course, nice.
You can always reincarnate him, but we know he doesn't want that.
No,
Okay.
he does not want that.
I can
I
twin
don't want to
if
be
necessary.
reincarnated. Please, it's in my will. Do not reincarnate me. I want to
You already
die.
have this
Got it
conversation.
tattooed across his chest.
Yeah.
Do not. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use a haste action to disengage. We are going to move 30 feet away from the dragon.
Okay.
We are going to take out our longbow and
You
the
can
arrow
move
of
60
slaying.
feet as a disengage because that's what your movement speed is currently.
I just need 30 feet. Or wait, what? Its cone is 30, right? So I guess I'll go 60.
It seems like it's probably 60 feet, this cone.
Fun. Okay, I'm gonna go 60 feet in a direction that no one else is in, because let's be real, it's gonna happen to me.
All right.
Okay, and I'm gonna take out my longbow and the arrow of slaying, and I'm gonna pelt this motherfucker with an arrow of dragon slaying.
Get on.
Let's see it.
20, 20, 20.
That would be
Oh, God.
ridiculous.
Okay, not a 20, but that will be a 22 to hit.
That will hit.
It needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 23.
Damn it. Okay, makes it so it's only taking half damage, but it is half of 6d10. So.
And I'm in.
Just making sure you used your dexterity modifier for the attack on that, right?
Yes.
Just checking.
Yes.
There's one fly somewhere in
Get him,
here.
Todd. You need that thing that looks like a little tennis racket that just zaps them.
Oh, very good, boys and girls. Okay. All right, so that's 36, 44, 44 plus 7 is 51. Okay, so it's
In half.
going. Yeah, hang on. I'm not done yet. 51 plus. Oh, what is a longbow?
The D8.
What is a longbow?
D8. D8 plus dex mod.
D8. I've never used my longbow in this whole game.
You really haven't had to.
Okay, so it's gonna take half of the 51,
Mhm.
so 25, and then an additional 12 just from me being a strong man.
Okay. All right.
Eat arrow. Ugh.
How much from? How much?
And then-
You said 12 from the longbow.
Yes.
Got it.
Okay, so now I am 60 feet away.
Mhm.
I did my haste action, a move, and a standard, and I'm gonna go ahead and
Still have a bonus.
I'm gonna go ahead, throw a bonus to Odella, or a bardic to Odella. Then I'm gonna go ahead and pop an action surge, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself at a 3rd level spell.
Okay.
God damn it.
All right.
You are not gonna kill me, Ted. It's not going to happen. Not
Well,
today.
it's the dragon's turn.
That's
so-
fine. I
Not
hope he's
today,
mad, and
please.
I'm screaming at him. Come
Uh.
get me, you ugly lizard.
Well, he does get his breath weapon back.
Cool.
Cool.
My sheet is like getting wrecked by how much I'm erasing my HP right now. And
But
brain.
he's doing way better just hurting you. You guys don't seem to shrug off the breath weapon. He's feeling a little insecure about it, actually, if we're being honest.
Roll an intelligence check for that dragon.
So he's got to just beat up on Leo for his own
Yeah,
insecurities.
he's a bully.
All right, Leo, that's a 29.
Okay, hang on. Let me add in my HP.
Yeah, do
Oh,
that
yeah, all right.
first.
This is, I just have a calculator because it's up and down so fast.
May's just taking cute selfies of herself.
Okay, but, like I'm gonna take the elf ears off, but I had to get a picture of how ridiculous it is to try and wear elf ears
On a live
at the
stream.
same time.
Yeah.
A very strange angle.
You gotta get the earbuds.
Mm-hmm.
My
I'm
nose is
gonna
so itchy, but I
do it
can't.
off screen so that none of you know that my elf ears aren't real.
There you go. So that is 23 points of piercing damage from the bite. And then you'll take some poison damage, but it'll be reduced. So that'll be only 3 points of poison damage from his bite attack. Then we got some claws. coming.
Did he move? I'm 60 feet away.
Yeah, he flew 80 feet towards
Oh.
you.
Fun.
Actually, he flew a little bit, and then he moved up because he could bite from 10 feet away.
Fun.
27
Big boy.
on our claw here. $16 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then our final claw is a 29. Which will be 17 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And that is his turn.
Okay.
Then it's Rid's turn.
Pretty good turn.
Rid, so he is currently 150 feet away from you.
That's fine. I can handle that.
I know you can. I just want to make sure we're aware.
Thank you. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my haste action to dash.
All right, and movement that puts you at 180 feet. You're there.
Yes.
Okay,
Exactly.
you're there.
So I would have been like just this far off otherwise.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's fine. It's fine. And then I'm gonna spend another key point, do another flurry of blows, and start attacking here. So
All right, let's see what we got. 4 attacks.
so that first one is a what is that? 16 to hit, which I don't think will. So I'm gonna use my bardic inspiration that Leo.
There you go.
has.
Yay.
Yes. Okay. That's gonna bring it up to a 24.
That will hit.
Cool. Second attack is a 21.
That will hit.
Good. Also a 21. What?
All right, lucky number for tonight. 21 to 13.
Clearly. Ooh, okay. That's 19, so whatever that
Okay,
is.
they all hit. All 4 hits.
Bless Leo.
Yeah, really.
11 for the first one, 10 for the second, 12 for the third, and then 14 for the final.
Gotcha.
Do you give advantage for flanking, Ted, or not in your games?
Nah, I don't think it's really necessary in 5th edition. I know some people do, and it is an optional rule. I don't know. In my mind, the only time people ever really want it is when there's like a rogue in the party, and they're like, but flanking and
But
sneak
sneak
attack, and it's just like,
Sneak attack actually can count with flanking, even if flanking isn't a rule.
correct. Yeah, it can, but I think they mostly want it because they want to get that crit and roll just a bazillion dice. All right, so it doesn't look happy, by the way. I want to point out that you've just unleashed this barrage on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and need both of you to make dexterity saving throws, please.
With advantage because of haste.
With advantage because of haste.
And thank goodness.
I am still going to burn a luck point. Oh, I can't.
No, you
Can
can't.
I?
I don't think you can.
Yeah. I think
Mine's a 27.
Well, that's fine.
Monkey
Like-
monk.
I only got a 16.
16 is a fail. So you're a monk, so you have evasion, so you take no damage.
Yeah.
However, Leo, you will take 17 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are knocked prone.
Sweet.
Sweet. He was hitting you every time anyway.
But this is a different one. I'm on my butt now.
I'm just there. I'm just there with you. But it's
You're like,
the same
Leo.
situation. I'm sorry.
And he's just like, he is started to flap his wings to elevate. He hasn't left the area yet, but he's like moving as though he can move up to half of his fly speed, but he's just gonna hang out. All right, that's the end of Rid's turn. So, then it, fucker, damn it,
Get up! Did you get him, Ted?
Yeah.
That's
Well,
what I'm doing to the dragon.
I lost it in the ring light. It disappeared. Like landed on my nose. All right, so that's Narrowvane's turn.
The ring light is a problem with bugs. Quite honestly,
Yeah.
they just,
Flock.
So Narrowvane is gonna move, and then survey the scenario again, and take a shot. Yeah, what the hell? At Leo. Why not? That seems to be the target of tonight. Leo, that is a 25. Yeah? All right.
I'm just gonna keep drinking.
That's fine. Oh, that's 10, 18, 18 plus 8 is 26, and 6 is, what did I say?
You said 26.
Plus 6.
Mm-hmm.
32 points of damage.
Leo is down.
And then he shoots off a second shot at Odella.
Okay.
Odella, that is a 23.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh, God.
10. I don't think I've ever rolled 2 10s in a row on d10s. We're at 20. 4, 20, 30. 20, 30. 30 points of damage. Then I need you to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw for your concentration.
15 plus 7.
So you make it. It stays up. Son of a bitch. Freaking fly. Alright. Then it's then he's gonna use a legendary action to make a tail attack against. Oh, I could do it against Leo and then just really fuck him up. No, I couldn't kill you. That's impossible at this juncture.
Really?
Yeah, I could only deal 2 failed death saving throws to you.
Oh, okay.
If I hit. But no, he's gonna go for Rid, who's not there. But he's gonna go for Rid anyway.
I'm going to get another drink.
That's fine. Everything's fine. So that's a 26 to hit Rid, so that will hit.
Ted, I would just like to say you did over 250 damage to me over the course of this fight. It might have been more.
Listen, this is the spank part of Tank and Spank. So remind me, guys, when Renee gets back that she has 18 points of damage from the
Just
tail
put it in
attack.
the chat, she'll add it.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's a good idea. I don't want to open it because it'll distort the cameras.
Got it. I'm on it.
Thank you. That is that, and then then it's the lair action. So what are we gonna do as a lair action? Okay, you watch as magical fog billows in and encompasses basically everything kind of where the dragon is, where you guys are, other than Narrowvein, who's you also notice has started to move towards that pool of water.
Narrowvein has?
Yes.
Oh.
And I would like, well, the two of you that are here, thank you. You can make me wisdom saving throws, please.
Natural 20.
Well,
29.
6.
I never get these on my attacks.
I know.
Why
Did
does
you
this
say,
happen?
did you say 16?
Yeah.
Okay. You're good.
Okay.
Hi, Celeste. You're unconscious, so you don't have to make a saving throw. Actually, you know what? You do. Make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay.
You're still...
At
You're,
disadvantage, I'm assuming?
no, it's weird. But when you're unconscious, wisdom saving throws... See, here's the thing. Normally, you wouldn't have to make it, but there's like a fog and a gas has filled into the room, so you are still breathing.
Oh, okay. An 18.
All right. And we'll see when Renee gets back.
I'm so good at breathing when I'm unconscious. Ted, you literally kicked a puppy tonight. I hope you're happy.
We just talked about it before.
Oh, really?
The
Okay.
ultimate trap.
This is so sad. You kicked and clawed and bit and then breathed poison on a puppy tonight. How dare you?
I'll sleep fine tonight.
You monster.
All right, so that was the layer action, and I need Renee to come back so I can have her make a save. But before that happens, it is Adela's turn.
Okay. I can't get to Leo.
I'm never gonna get to attack anything.
Sorry.
It's
so
just in the
sorry,
sky, like, oh, band-aids for everybody.
I'm so sorry, but you guys are all fine and beautiful and perfect.
As a bonus action, I'm going to take a potion of supreme healing because I have 5 hit points.
Fair.
Whoa.
Fair. That's a good call.
So I'll roll that in a sec. But I'm going to use a scroll of Wall of Fire to make a ring around Narrowvein.
Ah, very nice. Okay, so he can't escape. Well, without
He
taking
can walk
damage.
through it,
But
yeah.
he takes
And
the
I'm going to
damage
make the
though.
fire go to the inside.
Okay, so he has to make a save right now or take
Yeah.
the damage.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is a 12. So
Oh, wow, he fails.
yeah.
Finally.
I wasn't expecting it because it's the scroll DC and not my DC. So cool. Okay.
And he's like, "Ah, I took some damage, you jerk."
Oh.
He doesn't say that. I said that.
I'm sorry, I just actually added it up.
There-
It was 324 damage, Ted.
30 points of damage to him.
Yeah, he does not seem pleased. So Renee, you took 18 points of damage from a tail attack. And I also need you to make a wisdom saving throw. You are muted too, just as FYI.
19.
Okay, so you're fine. Nothing, this smoke, this billowing magical smoke that has filled the room seems to have no effect on anyone.
It's like, motherfucker.
Blase.
It would be very interesting had it happened. I will tell you about it after the fight.
Oh, good.
So 30 points. I'm sorry. That was it, right? For Odella?
Yeah, because I'm healing right now.
Gotcha. Okay. So after Odella is Rosman.
Odella, how far are you from us?
How far? I'm 60 feet up from the floor.
Okay. So Ted, I don't know, since we're not using a map, exactly how far everybody is from each other. But if I were to cast Mass Cure Wounds, could I get everybody?
I'd say definitely if you move. What's let me rephrase. What's the range on
30
Mass?
foot radius.
30
So
foot radius?
60.
Yeah, I'd say if you kind of come down and move out, because basically you came in and you kind of went diagonal and then disappeared somewhere. And they're basically, right now, Leo is basically almost against the wall in the far left-hand corner on the ground. Rid is next to him. Odella is up in the air, also away, kind of back more towards the beginning. So they're sort of about, like, not, like, basically, you came in and think about 90 feet, fucker, again, to the left. And then, and Narrow Vein is probably, 150 feet.
So I can get them.
Yeah, if you move down, you'd be out in the open, but you could do it, yes.
Okay. Not for long. I'm gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds on everybody. So
Okay.
Rid, for you, that's 5 plus
24.
yes. Yeah, 5 plus 24.
So 29 points to Rid.
And everybody else. 7, 8, and math. 14 plus 5, so 19 points to everybody.
Okay.
Also, Leah, I think you still have a supreme healing potion on you.
I do.
Hasn't had a
If I
chance to.
survive, you take it.
Yeah.
And then bonus action, I'm gonna poof again.
All right, you watch as in a puff of pink sparkles, Roswin disappears again.
I'm playing dead.
Okay,
I'm pretending that I am still unconscious.
we'll see how that
You
works.
want me to make a performance check?
Oh,
Well, it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn? Oh,
Yeah.
then never mind.
fuck that shit.
So haste is still on me, right?
Yeah.
Yes, because Odella
Okay.
still has the
'Cause I
concentration.
cast it, not you.
Yes.
Excellent.
So you stand up, I assume?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh man, what am I gonna do?
Get his
What-
cankles.
What are we gonna
We
do?
believe in you, Leo.
Rid, you're fighting it right now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do a very un-Leo thing, and I'm gonna... I'm gonna swish my cape and bam, 500 feet, or just as far away as possible from the dragon, to the other side of the
Okay.
room, with my cape. And I'm going to drink a potion of supreme healing.
Okay. Narrow Vein, or you watch as the dragon smiles. Well, you don't see it because you're on the other side of the room. Yeah, you're not in the dark because light is not concentration. So
Correct.
you're okay. Yeah, so you're just a beacon on the other side of the room. So you don't see the dragon smile.
There's also a wall of fire.
There's the wall of fire, that's true.
going up.
So I basically, if we're triangulating, I want to be on the part of the triangle that's not by either of them.
Ah, I see. I got it.
You see what I
I
mean?
see exactly what you mean.
Yeah. So as far away as I can get on that point, and drink that potion.
That's fair.
I know.
Hey.
Don't.
I'm not. There's only minimal judgment here.
Stop
I know. I'm not going
it.
to.
I'm useless if I'm gonna die in one round.
Well, now it's the dragon's turn. So
You go straight for Leah.
no,
Great attack of opportunity.
no. Rid's right here, and it seems pleased, and you hear echo from the darkness, Leo, because you can't see. You just have the light on you, so you're sort of like blinded, and you just hear a very low chuckle and a coward.
Oh no!
I'm coming back.
And then Rid, we're gonna have a barrage of attacks here on you.
Great,
Damn
great.
it.
Cool.
23 is the first one.
That'll hit, yeah.
So that is the bite attack. As you see, this smiling dragon maw lurch around, and it will deal to you 22 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, yep.
And then 11 reduced to 6 points of poison damage because you're resistant. And then it will strike at you with some claw action.
Cool.
That's a natural 1. So,
Doesn't hit.
but a 23 does.
It
The
does.
secondary claw. Seriously, I should roll these dice for stats every fucking time. And that's 18 points of slashing damage with the second claw.
Yep, I am looking very bloody.
And that is his turn. It is your turn.
Okay, I want to hit it back.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a key point because I've saved them for dragon fights.
That's a good place to save them.
Okay, that's a 16. So
That's gonna miss.
oh shit. Okay, yeah, that's a 15.
That will also miss.
This one's a 19 plus 11.
So that one will hit.
Yes, and then this one's a 22.
Okay, so those will both hit. A little damage from just a dragon in your face. Miss a couple times.
But then I get back in the swing of things, and
Yeah.
and you know it's all good. 14 and 15 for damage on those.
Okay. The dragon doesn't look like he's enjoying himself too much either. He looks pretty beat. You guys have been wailing on him pretty good. But it seems to be enjoying this, and you could see those of you who know that green dragons are quite intelligent, so there seems to be an enjoyment in the toying and the tormenting. So, Rid, you still have your hasted action.
Yeah. So with that hasted action, I'm gonna go ahead and disengage and pull away.
Did you get him?
Fucker! Yeah!
Yeah.
Natural
That was, like, way more
20.
interesting than the fight.
Crit that fucking fly. Alright. So you're gonna disengage, and where were you gonna move?
Yeah, well, okay, so there's talk of triangulation, and I don't really think I know what's going on.
There's a dragon, there's Narrowvein in a ring of fire, and there's Leo feeling very sorry for himself in the triangle.
Well, I don't too much want to go by Leo, but I also don't want to go by Narrowvein, so I think I'm going to go for some point between Leo and Narrowvein. It's going to be an awkward fourth point on the triangle.
Alright, we have turned into a square.
You can go south and make
it's
a
not even that.
diamond.
It's like a really weird little like. Oh, I could go south, couldn't I?
A rhombus.
We
I
could
was gonna say rumble. Oh fuck! I itched my nose.
dimangulate it. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine. So you're gonna go, I got it, the other way. Alright, so you move away. The dragon
Yes.
does not get an opportunity attack. He's not happy about that.
But happy. He's happy, but not happy.
Well,
Happy
he's
but
at the
happy.
end of your turn, he's going to spend his 2 legendary actions to buffet his wings and do nothing to no one. But then he's going to use it to move half of his fly speed to come to you, Odella. The dragon flies right up to you. Yeah.
What? What?
And he's in your face, and he just smiles, that toothy grin. And you can kind of smell the poison, like the acrid, your nose hairs burning from just the sheer breath being that close to you. And he's up in the air, and he kind of with his back claws and his front claws onto the stalactites, and just like, and the face is just staring off at you. Your ethereal glowing wings, a very easy target in the dark.
Yeah.
Then it's Narrowvein's turn. He takes fire damage for being in a ring of fire. Correct?
At the end of his turn or the start of his turn, if he like tries to leave the ring.
Let me posit this to you, though. Do you want to drop only have it cast that turn because it's also a concentration check? It's a concentration spell, and you have haste up right now?
Where does it say it's a concentration?
Ring of Wall of Fire is a concentration spell. So I will let you have cast it, and then
scrolls.
I will let you have cast it, and then just let it dissipate to do the damage.
I'll drop it.
Okay, so we'll say that happens. You just did it because I'm fine with that if you want to cast 2 concentration spells to not maintain that, like, to do the damage and then let it go. Otherwise, you just lost Leo and Rid for a turn to lethargy.
Yeah, no thanks. I'm sorry. I totally missed that I was
I
concentrating.
forgot about it too till just now, so
I'm just looking at the scroll, so
we're all good. Okay, so then it is Narrowvein's turn, and he does not take fire damage.
No.
And he continues. He moves another. Before he moves, he's gonna an Eldritch Arrow into the dark at Leo, because Leo's a glowing beacon. 23 to hit.
That is just meets it. What is the point of a high AC? Oh man.
guys, Tiamat's gonna be real fun to fight.
That's 9 points. 9 points of force damage,
Okay.
and already reduced 5 points of poison damage.
Okay.
And then a second one.
Okay.
That is a 14. So misses and then moves 30 feet and is now like ankle deep in the pool of water.
Oh, jerk! Don't do that.
Then it's the lair action. Okay. Because it can. So quadrilaterally figuring out where everybody is here in the room.
Like a diamond.
What it will do
Right.
is, yeah, that's smart. That's a good move. So Leo, I'll need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
As you watch as that same wall of thorns disappears from the exit and appears kind of in front but close enough to hit you to block Leo off line of sight from the rest of the party.
No, 26.
Okay, so you do succeed. You do take half damage, though.
Okay.
8 points of piercing damage. And this is a 60-foot long wall.
Damn it.
So you are currently... you could travel through it. You don't anticipate that being bad.
Wait, did he just cast a spell?
No, he used a lair action.
Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry.
Okay,
I was
so
looking up things.
if
It
if I
is-
get this right, there's a straight wall in front of me. I'm in the middle, so there's a wall 30 feet on either side. I'd have to run around to see the rest of the cavern.
Yes, it is 10 feet high.
Okay.
5 feet thick. You could move through the wall, but it's made of thorny brambles, so you would think that that's probably a suicide mission.
Can I run around it, or has he built it so I can't?
No, he just kind of did it to block you off. So yeah, you can get around it, but you'll need to use most of your movement to get around.
What a dick.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty honest question.
Then Odella, it's your turn. You're face to face with this dragon.
Okay. Dragon, Narrowvein. Like, where are they in relation to each other? Are they still like
The
pretty
dragon
close?
is no. You're basically
The dragon's like right in front of my face, but
a narrow vein. Yeah, you are
Is
closer.
Narrowvein below me or no?
Narrow vein is about 150 feet to the right, in the pool of water that leads out of this room.
Okay, so dragon's right in my face.
Yes.
Does it? You said it looks kind of rough.
But also without taking too much time to calculate because its face is in your face. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so first thing,
Yes.
I'm going to use 6 charges of my wand of magic missiles and fucking blast it in the face.
Okay. All right.
Also, it only counts to use like my radiant damage when I'm using a spell, not like when I'm using.
Yeah, when you make an attack or when you cast a spell, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So like I wouldn't add it to this.
While you do that, I'll have to think about it.
Okay, so 6 would be 3.
8d4 plus 8.
Right. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, Ozzy just did it last week, so because they have one as well.
It's a handy object.
I don't mind giving out wands of magic missile because I think that they are fun.
Pew, 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 pew.
When in
Basically.
the face of horrible things, at least something will hit.
Yeah, exactly.
Missiles.
Unless that's that one time when you're fighting off against that animated armor or whatever that was immune to
That was-
force damage.
Weird. The
Okay.
helmed horror, the one monster.
So I rolled really well. So that's 33 points of force damage.
Okay. Yeah, it gets battered with these missiles. It does. It looks like it wasn't expecting that.
Uh-huh.
It's seen what you've been doing, and it's like,
Uh-huh.
what the fuck?
And then just to be extra sure, I'm going to 4th level fireball it. I know I'm right there. but
Okay.
From beginning, I'm gonna aim it behind it.
Okay. Let's see.
Okay. And this I do add my radiant
Yes.
damage.
All right. So he's gonna just use a legendary resistance to pass that,
Okay, well.
because that was an 11. I assume that fails. I don't assume. I know
11
that fails.
11 fails. There's a lot of addition that I have to do right now.
You're doing great.
That is 41 points of damage.
All right. He is singed. You watch as some of the flesh from his wings are like falling apart. Like it starts to tumble, but then you watch as the claws just, and it's still it does not look like it was not expecting 70 points of damage roughly in a turn from this little flying angel thing. So yeah.
Okay.
You're still in its face though.
Yep. I assume that I'm in melee range with it.
Yes, that would be an appropriate assumption. So that was
I don't think I can go anywhere.
Actually, hang on. Let me rephrase that. How did you? Oh, you quick and spelled. Never mind.
Yeah.
So that's your action, your bonus action.
I can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, no. That's fine. So then you have your movement left, which is your call if you want to move away.
Nope. I'm just gonna stay there because he's gonna fly forward anyway. Because I'm pretty sure I pissed him off a lot.
A
So.
little, but just a tiny bit.
So I'm just gonna stay here and be like, ooh,
Okay.
All right. With that, he doesn't have any legendary actions. I don't think.
Okay.
He hit Rid with a tail attack, and then he flew.
Leo, prepare to catch me. I'm just kidding.
Leo is nowhere near you.
I know.
I'm gonna try.
All right, and then Roswin, it is your turn.
Okay. Seeing Odella in danger.
And your moonbeam is still there. I guess I figure we should
Just
point that out. It's still hanging out.
Fucking sitting there.
So there is a big column of silver light in the room, doing nothing. It makes
It looks real pretty.
the treasure looks even shinier. Like, it's great.
Yeah. I'm just like, this is what's waiting for us. Okay, but no. I'm going to use my one and final crit that I have left over from forever ago.
Yeah.
That's reasonable because those have gone away since then.
Yes.
For occasions most likely just like this.
Mhm.
And I am going to flip my staff over to like the mace looking end, and I'm just gonna like thrust towards the dragon, and I'm gonna cast my lightning shock cantrip and do 6d12 damage.
Yes.
Okay, so 2 12s, that's 24 plus 4. That's 28 plus 9 is 37 plus 2 is 39 plus 3 is 42 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
Yes! Yes!
I'm going to just like form my lightning so that it's almost like a hand and just like tap him on his shoulder and just
All right.
Yay!
You watch as this lightning hand shoots out of the stinging nettle type mace end of the bottom of Roswin's staff, flies out, taps this dragon on the shoulder, socks it across the face, and Odella, you can still smell the poison as it just and like it breaks the stalactites that it's holding as it drops and impacts into the ground. The roof shakes a little bit as it hits the ground, but it is dead.
And then bonus action, I'm going to give 24 points of healing to Rid plus 4 bonus or temporary hit points.
There you go.
And then I'm gonna go like, okay, we got this now.
All right.
Leo's like, I can't see.
Leo, it's your turn.
Has Leo killed the dragon yet?
No, Leo has never killed the dragon. Leo tanks 300 plus damage, but he never gets the kill. That's fine.
It's my
That's
first time too.
awesome.
Yeah, Roswin deserved it.
Yeah, no, you guys, fuck yeah. So the way this is set up, I'm in the east side of the room. The pool is in the northeast. Can I run and get to Nerevate?
You couldn't get to him, but you could get over in that vicinity. Yes.
I can run 60 feet.
Yes, you can. Are you gonna dash, or are you just running 60 feet?
I have haste, so I can run 60 feet.
Right. No, I'm saying, like, are you gonna beyond the 60 feet? Because he's more than
Nope.
60 feet away from you.
Far from.
You would guess from a quick... You can't actually see. You don't actually know that he's there.
I'm gonna run 60 feet and decide what to do.
Okay, you run 60 feet. You can see about 20 or so feet out from you. You're running kind of the opposite direction of this big briar wall that's there.
I'm running towards the water where I last saw him before this stupid crap.
I also realized that you never saw him because you never you never really saw where he was, other than when he shot at you. You saw like the brief blips in the dark of the eldritch energy.
I saw him in a wall of fire, probably.
For a split second. So you have a general vicinity, so you run over in that direction, avoiding the stubborn wall here. That's pretty. Actually, as you're running,
Wait,
you watch
it's dead,
as
right?
you're running. You watch as the wall, I think, begins to slowly wilt away. Yeah, the wall sinks back into the ground. Yeah. So you watch as it's like as you're running along that way. So you run your 60 feet, and with your 20 feet of light kind of out in front of you, you don't see anybody in the immediate vicinity. But that was just your movement.
Yeah, I know, but God damn it, I missed my goggles. I'm gonna just. Okay, can I try and listen to hear where this fool be at?
It's an action to make a perception check.
No, I'm just fuck. Okay, I'm just gonna use my my haste action to dash, right?
Yeah, so move another
I do
60
that?
feet. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna move over in the direction of where he was last seen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you move another 40 or so feet, and you can see the pool of water, and like 10 feet beyond that, you can see him in the water.
So I'm 10 feet away.
No, you can get right up on him. 40 feet
I-
further than 10 feet in is where he is.
Cool. I'm gonna get within 10 feet of him and throw my net.
Okay.
My iron net.
Oh
Alright.
yeah, I
Put it in
forgot
a
you have
cage.
that. Doesn't it like scream?
It's a screaming iron net, and I just have to make an attack. He doesn't get a save.
It's true.
Because it's awesome. It's a natural 20.
Hang
Ladies
on.
and gentlemen,
Hold
this
on.
is my vengeance.
Hold on.
No,
Hold.
Ted, don't take this away from me.
I might have to because I'm gonna look because nets don't come up too often. I believe nets only have a range of 10 or 5 feet.
5
Beyond,
or 15 at disadvantage.
so you have disadvantage on the attack.
Okay,
roll
that's
then.
fine. Then I'll
Okay,
roll.
that's fine. It's not a natural 20. I just want to throw it out there. That's fine. All right.
I thought you said I was right up on him.
You said you were 10 feet away.
Oh, I thought it was 10 feet.
You said you were
10
so,
or 15.
so this is a disadvantage. So.
Okay, so you won't let me take that extra step? I just said 10 because I thought that was what it was. If you want me to take disadvantage, I will, Ted. But you know I'm well within my 5-foot step.
I guess we can say that you can take it. I mean, you said you stopped 10 feet and you threw it, but I guess if you want to move up to 5 feet, that's fine.
I would like to move up the 5 feet.
Fine.
And take my
Fine.
natural 20. This feels right, Ted. I think this feels thematically right.
Does it, though?
It does.
All right,
because I
so-
put him in a fucking net.
So he's in a cage.
He's in a cage. It's screaming.
Well, it only screams when it's thrown.
Yeah, it screams. I'm screaming. Everybody's screaming.
Okay.
He's in a net.
All right. Anything else?
So I used my action to run and then dash for my haste and then throw my net. So that's my attack.
Okay.
So I think I'm out. Oh, I'll go ahead and do a second wind as well, because why not?
Bonus action, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, then Rid, it is your turn.
Okay, so
You see the dragon fall. You didn't see where Leo was originally because there was a wall there. The light disappeared. And then you
Right.
see the light reappear much further away, and you hear some sort of just high-pitched screaming in the dark beyond the
Yeah.
extent of your dark vision.
You also hear Leo screaming.
You also hear that too.
That's normal though. That just means that we
I
know
do
you're not dead.
Scream a lot.
well,
It's so
I mean,
loud.
the dragon falls. I feel like it's important I go to where Leo is screaming, and see if there's anything I can do. So I'm just gonna like book it across the room, and I need. I'm fast. 135 make it.
You would, let's see. We still have the 90. Because you're still hasted. For the time being. So it's 90 feet per move. And you would need, like, 160-ish. But a move and a dash from the hasted action is 180. So...
So I should use my hasted action to dash.
But you'd get there with your full action and your bonus action intact.
Yeah, I'm good. So I'm gonna do that.
Okay, you do. You see Leo there, a little bit, pretty beat up, and there's an iron net, an iron cage, really, surrounding this. Narrow vein is basically it's like a 5-foot by 5-foot like metal cage that wasn't there before.
Can I punch through it?
Uh
Not destroying the cage, but like, can I do damage?
oh, I see. You're trying. Let me.
Or is it just kind of like?
I've shot arrows through it before.
Okay.
I really just need to get my finger in there and just kind of like flick his
Yeah.
forehead, you know? Yeah.
The flick of power. 5-fisted flick.
Yeah, it looks like it is. Yeah, I think it's just like a 5-foot cage. So basically, you guys are he's in like ankle deep in the water in this cage. You could
So
move up
I
and hit
can
him.
just like stick my foot in and just like stomp him a few times.
I mean, you'd be more like stomping on his foot, but yeah, you could get inside the bars.
I can do damage on his foot.
That's fine. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and attack then through the bars. That is an 18 plus 11 to hit.
Yep.
I'm gonna take my extra attack, and that is a 14 plus 11 to hit.
Yep.
11 points of damage and 9 points of damage. And then I'll spend another key point. I still got a few more.
Yes.
I'm a high level monk. This is what I can do.
Yeah.
Is this lethal or non-lethal damage?
The
She used it already, though.
I'm stomping on his foot, so.
Yeah. Just like you feel toes crunch under your foot as you stomp down.
Yeah, I would say non-lethal.
Okay.
Because of the place that I'm at.
Okay. So you have 2 more attacks.
Okay.
2 more foot stomps.
Yeah, so 25 and 27.
Yeah, they both hit.
Cool. 11 and 10.
Okay. He's pretty beat up, but he's still
And he has a broken foot.
and he has a broken foot.
try to swim with that.
And it's his turn. And you watch as he like looks about trying to assess the scenario. And you watch as he kind of like breathes in and he puts his hands together, and billowing out from him is this poisonous cloud just erupts from his body. So I need both of you to make Constitution saving throws at advantage.
Yeah,
That's fine.
Just farted really bad is really what he just did.
Yes.
He was so scared he booted.
Good. That'll be a 21.
17.
Okay. So Rid, you feel yourself being overcome with the poisoned condition.
No.
So you have disadvantage on attack rolls and things of that nature from whatever the poison condition does. I don't remember off the top of my head. It is a 20-foot radius sphere of this poisonous gas, so it also obscures vision. And that is a wall that you can see because that is the vision is obscured. And then Lair is gone, Dragon is gone, Odello.
Do I see like Narrow Vein escaping?
You don't because it's well outside of your dark vision range.
Can I move closer?
Yes, you would. It's like 120, 100 feet from where you are. So is where the cage is. You can see Leo's light now obscured by some sort of fog.
I'm a lighthouse. Ooh.
What?
Oh, sorry.
My internet just went out again.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
You said something about the.
It's like 100 feet away. You can see his light is obscured by, like, it's still there, but it's kind of shrouded, like there's some sort of cloud.
Oh, I can see Leo's light.
Yeah, because he's like, you're in the dark, but there's a glowing beacon in the dark, but it's obscured as though by some cloud or mist.
Okay, I'm gonna move 30 feet closer.
Okay.
Because I can.
You can.
Just fly.
Yep.
I can't really see anything.
Got a gust of wind by any chance?
I'm looking actually.
That little sidebar that is almost never useful.
Yeah.
Spell.
I mean, I almost have every single cantrip.
I think that's level 1.
Well, there's Gust, which is a cantrip, which is a lesser version of Gust of Wind.
Yeah.
Got it. Was that in Princes of the Apocalypse?
It was. It's also in Xanathar's.
Mm.
Yeah, it was originally Princes of the Apocalypse. It's an elemental evil spell.
Yeah.
And I can't see narrow vein.
Nope.
What a jerk. Is he gone? I'm gonna be so mad. It's been a tough
I'm just gonna
day.
use my full action to move forward then, I guess.
Okay,
'Cause
you move another
can't-
60. You move another 60 feet, and you can see this 20-foot, like, around the pool of water, which you can see, you know, that you saw when you kind of came in. You can see this pool of water, and you can see this 20-foot sphere of green. Well, you can't. It's gray, right? It's, no, I guess there is light. So 20-foot sphere of, like, a green, obscuring gas or cloud. And you can see the light from Leo, and you can see like a figure, which you probably would assume would be Rid, in the smoke, and the outline of some roughly square-shaped, box-shaped thing next to them.
And I heard the scream, so
You heard the telltale scream of the net. Yes.
Yeah, so I'm gonna make an assumption that's the net. Okay. I'm just gonna yell out, "Do we have him?"
I had him in a cage, but there's a cloud of poison around here. Don't fly into it. I'm
No.
fine.
Everything's fine.
I can't see him.
Okay, and I don't see him like running away or being like.
He's in the water. He's in the water. I'll yell. He's in the water.
Okay.
So you don't see that.
Okay. Well, that's my turn because I don't really have anything else I can do at the moment. I don't have.
Fair.
Actually, well, that's an action. I used my action already. Never mind.
Alrighty. Rosamund.
How far away is the pool of water from me?
Probably we'll say, just because it was all relative. Oh, you were a little further away because you used the cantrip, so we'll say you're about 60 feet to the pool.
Okay.
And you can see the fog in Leo's obscured light and Odella's ethereal wings. Lots of random light sources here.
It's not random. It's because we're beautiful and shiny people.
Yeah.
We're shiny, happy people, Ted.
Happy is well, we'll see.
Happy is a weird. Me, I don't know. Leo's
From-
pretty fucking depressed right now.
Just in case, to be sure, because I don't want him to get away, I'm going to just in the sky just turn into an octopus, but then like poof after I move, like I'm gonna move 30 feet, turn into an octopus, and then I'm going to poof into the water below where he would be. So I'm not in the gas, I'm in the water.
Okay, so you move, fly 30 feet, action turn into the octopus, and then teleport 60 feet. Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
So I'm in the water like
So you're in the water like just below, like the poison is above you, but you are not absorbed. And your octopus form has dark vision.
I would assume an octopus has dark vision.
You would also assume like creatures like tritons that are specifically written
Live underwater. Who would
but they
have
don't have dark vision. Yeah, they're like specifically say like they are designed to live on like the deep pressure depths, but they can't see in the dark.
Yeah, it's obscene.
dark vision 60 feet.
Okay, yeah, you can see him.
Is he in the water or is he in the cage?
He is in the water.
Damn it! I knew it. That son of a bitch.
Okay.
He is from where? Fucker, there's another one. You can see he's roughly from where you are, just below the surface. He is around 30 or so feet away. Leo.
Okay. I'm just gonna yell out, "What's going on? Does anyone have eyes on Narrowvein?"
Nope.
Oh,
Rid, are you okay?
okay, it's relative.
Wait, would I have heard a giant splashing sound as a fucking octopus fell
teleported
into a
underwater.
She teleported underwater.
Right.
shit?
You'd have felt
Okay.
a slight wave as the water was
Okay.
displaced.
That's true.
All right, and Rid, you said you're okay?
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna. So the cage would be right in front of me, but I can't see anything. It's like full obscured.
I mean, yeah, it's you. I mean, if you got like, you could reach your hand in that cage, obviously.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Oh, and you just have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks, Renee. That's what poison does. Yeah, you reach your hand in, you reach, and you don't feel anything.
Okay, I didn't know that there's an octopus, so I'm gonna dive into the water, kids, and I'm gonna
Okay.
try and go after this fool with disadvantage as hell.
Yeah, so you have to hold your breath,
Yep.
and you immediately start to sink to the bottom
Yep.
because you're wearing heavy armor. And as you plunk in and sink down, there's an octopus right in your face.
With a flower crown.
With a flower crown, that is true.
Oh boy. I see that. Okay, and I see Narrowbane also?
You don't have dark vision, you're underwater. So no.
Okay, Rid, we really need to have a conversation getting you from Broncos, because this is really cramping my style.
Broncos back.
No, I'm a gentleman. God damn it.
Aw.
We'll buy you new ones. Don't worry about it.
I know. I'm such an idiot. He's Leo, my poor beautiful idiot. God, what can I do underwater? This is a predicament.
Not much.
Not much. So I can't see him at all. So I
Nope.
can only see up to 20 feet, so he's presumably beyond it.
Yes.
Oh,
Also, you
I'm gonna
can't.
wave the octopus.
You wave to the octopus as you slowly touch down on the bottom.
You just feel one like the suctions just go bye.
That's so weird. Oh no. Crap. Okay. I mean, I can try and swim though, right? I'm only in half plate.
True, but it is, I think, disadvantage.
It is disadvantage because it's an athletics with disadvantage to swim.
Yeah, and you also used at least like 10 feet of movement to get into the water.
Sure.
And let me just figure out exactly how deep this water is.
That's a good point. So I think rather than sink, I would like to try to do an athletics to try and swim. I'm pretty strong. I'm not feeling too bad.
Okay, you can make me an athletics check. So you jump into the water, you sink down below the surface to see that you don't see anything.
Okay.
And then
Oh no.
you see, So you're basically you're gonna make an athletics check just to not sink, because similar to falling rules, you just kind of plummet. It's 50 feet deep. So in the dark below you is you don't even see the bottom as you begin to descend down there. So you can make me an athletics check.
So I see nothing but a Roswin octopus. Okay. So with disadvantage, I got a 14.
Okay. So you are, with effort and holding your breath at the same time, you are able to kind of maintain some degree of neutral buoyancy here. And that is basically, so now you kind of have your bearings, sort of. What do you want to do?
Okay, seeing the octopus, I guess it's probably the last cast. So I'm gonna try and swim back up.
Back up to the top. All right.
Yeah.
You're able to do that. You get back up out of the surface.
I feel like an idiot, but like I tried. I'm glad Roswin is there. I'm just like, ugh. And do I have to make the check again coming back into the poison cloud?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
No.
I'm like trying to catch my breath and then inhale.
I need
This
you to
is the worst day.
Constitution save at
Got a drowned puppy
advantage.
here.
I'm just drowning. It's terrible. I got a 17.
That is a fail. So you
God.
are poisoned as well.
Red gives Leo like the.
Yeah.
We can't see each other.
So that
I
is.
hear the splashes.
I feel better. I don't know
So
why.
Rid, it is your turn. You're muted, Renee.
I'm not. I don't know why I accidentally clicked to mute it.
That's fine. You
just
see
feel
Leo
really
emerge and then start
freaking out.
coughing as well. What would you like to do?
Well, I'm just kind of like. I think I'm gonna reach down and try and help him up.
Okay, you can do that.
Yeah.
It's it's a little bit of a strain, but not enough that it really requires a check because he's trying to get out. So you basically, you extricate him. You're both coughing. It's a mess.
And I'll try and like pull him towards maybe an into the cloud, just away.
Okay, yeah. If you pull him and yourself out, you're gonna move like 20 feet out of the cloud.
Yeah.
So you do that.
Cool.
At the end of your turn, you can actually make another con save because you're not in the cloud now to try to succeed. So that's another Constitution saving throw.
Do I have advantage?
You do.
Cool. That is
Odella, you see Rid dragging Leo. Leo is soaking wet. They're
walking.
Oh, okay. Well, in my mind, okay.
I'm not. I'm half walking. Rid is helping.
You see an aided walk as Leo moves out, and they both move out of the poison cloud, both choking.
Thank you for respecting my ego, Ted.
You're
It's
welcome.
so fragile.
Then it is Narrowvein's turn. And Roswin, you can see this. Basically, you watch as he swims outside of the range of your dark vision. Hurriedly, one could say. That's his turn. Odella.
Okay, I will land next to Leo and Red. Are either of them still poisoned, or?
You can make a medicine check.
Oh.
But that's fine. No, we the players know, but you can make a medicine check.
I actually don't because you guys have been going.
Oh, all right.
Not really sure. 17 plus.
Oh yeah, they're both poisoned.
9. They're both poisoned.
Yeah.
Guys.
We were in a poison. Roz is an octopus.
Can I also determine from that who looks worse?
She's got this.
Who looks worse, health wise, out of you two?
Let's see. What are you at, Rid?
34.
I'm at 44.
Rid looks worse.
Rid.
Okay. What does poison make you do? Does that make you lose health?
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
You don't need to waste a thing if you want. I can play my loot and we can be okay.
Yeah.
Did you do that already, or no? You saved that.
I haven't used it yet.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I can cure poison with my loot, which the goblets couldn't do.
Right.
Oh, do
you can
go
cure
lesser rest?
poison one time though, not on both of you.
That's fine.
Okay,
I
well,
wouldn't use it on me.
I have no more sorcery points left, so I can only cure one of you. So I'm just gonna look between you and like kind of give Leo a little nudge and be like, "You're tough," and slap a hand on Red and cure wounds Red.
For
I'm fine. I'm not poisoned.
At what level?
We'll do second level.
All right, that's just 21 points for Red.
Oh, sweet.
Max healing.
Keep forgetting about that.
You
You are so satisfying to heal.
Satisfying for me
Sorry. Damn.
So, anything else?
That's all my movement and my action. So.
Okay. Roswin.
Okay, I'm going to go my 60 feet towards the direction I saw him going.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see him?
You don't.
Motherfucker.
You can see that a little bit beyond here. It does start to. You can start to see like a change in the surface, as though like it is starting to go up, which makes sense based on how easily you saw the dragon pop in and out. Like it's not too long. It's made positing roughly 120 or so feet is the length of this underground cavern.
Okay, so I'm going to poof myself to the end of it.
Okay.
Do I see him?
Yes, you do. So you
How
poof.
far away?
So you have. So you poofed. You basically swam 30 feet.
60.
Is that your? Is that the swim speed of an
Swim
octopus?
speed is 60.
Okay. Yeah. So you swim 60 feet and you up out of the pool, and you can see that he is from you maybe 20 feet. Like he's making his way towards the exit.
20 feet, motherfucker. Why not 15, Ted?
I don't know.
Huh?
Maybe there was a choice in that number that I knew exactly how far the attack range. You know what? Actually, would you like it to be 15 feet? You're a giant octopus.
Love it. I would love it to be 15 feet so I can reach him.
Fine. Go ahead and make your attack.
That is an 18 plus 5, 23.
Damn. All right. Good job, octopus. Is this a regular octopus or a giant octopus?
This is a giant octopus.
I
Go
had
big
it.
or go home.
I figured. Go ahead.
That's gonna be 5 plus 3 is 8 plus. So 11 points,
Okay.
and then he is gonna have to make a strength save to not be grappled.
Where is he stat wise? That is a 17 minus 1 is a 16.
Oh my god, he just made it. He just made it. Fuck. Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. Roswin. Leo.
It's gone.
What's gone? We'll just go to Rid. We'll come back. Rid. Hi. How you doing?
Well, I'm doing okay. I'm feeling better, and I'm trying to decide if it's useful to take potions or just try and wait it out. So, I don't know. Oh gosh, I don't know. But I at least get to like try and not be poisoned anymore, so I'm trying to think on the bright side. Yep, nope, that's all I got.
Got it. Leo, what about you?
Right now, so situation's still the same. Octopus chasing Narrowvein.
Yep.
Maybe. You don't know.
I know that's the best I can do.
You
so
guys
we're
can
out of the
both
poison
make
cloud.
me con saves at the end of your turn to try to pass the poison.
21.
You are fine. You
Thank
cough it
you.
out.
Cool.
Brilliant.
19.
You're good too. You are both
Okay.
no longer poisoned. The poison is still there.
Yeah.
Right.
But you are not poisoned.
Shit. I mean, there's nothing we can do. If I trust Roswin would.
And Odella, just remember, because it's like the first time this has happened. How many turns has it been? Because I feel it's been a while. Has it been 10? I don't know if it's been. I don't think it's been 10.
It's
I don't
been
know
5
though.
or 6.
Been 5, yeah.
Something. First
okay,
time we've
I'm
had to
gonna-
keep track of that.
Yeah, I know. I was actually thinking about it. I was like, oh shit, I should have probably.
Yeah. Shit.
It's
I'm
been
gonna.
like 5.
I'm just gonna start taking off my armor. to
Because
dive
it
in
would.
just in case.
Because all
Ooh,
right.
get naked.
All right.
Report to
Oh, yeah.
Dale.
The door's still
No.
blocked off, isn't it?
No, that actually went away when the dragon
Oh,
died.
okay. So I guess you could go around.
Oh yeah.
Would that be faster?
Do you
Maybe.
See, I'm fast.
You still
You're
have
hasted.
hasted.
I'm very fast.
You are very fast.
Could I figure out if it's faster with an intelligence? By that I mean, Odella, would it be faster if we run around?
Not mathematically, but probably for you since you can't swim.
Good enough.
I'm not saying that you can't swim. I'm just saying that you're
You can
pretty
do
weighed
anything you
down.
put your mind to.
He
That's
gives
fine.
you like a grim look and then just starts running
Dude.
off.
I'm pretty sure Rid could probably make it back through the whole thing,
No,
though.
yeah, I'm totally gonna do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So roughly, let's see here from where you guys are.
It's not
15.
wearing armor. We can just go straight down into the water.
Yeah, technically Red could
Yeah,
swim.
Red could
too.
just swim.
Yeah.
I could, but I could probably still run faster.
Yeah, she'd be at half movement speed underwater.
Is it? I thought it was just 1 foot less.
When they say it takes 1 foot extra, that's their way of saying it's it's like difficult terrain. That's because they don't want to assume that you have a map or that you're doing things. So every foot takes 2 feet, so it's half movement speed. It's really dumb, actually, but yeah. So, Brid, what's your all told movement speed?
All total, if I used my haste action, 180 feet.
Okay, 180. No, wait, you could do movement dash, hasted action dash, bonus action dash for a key point.
Wow.
90,
yeah,
180,
totally
360 feet of movement in 6 seconds if you wanted to.
Jesus.
Why
The Flash.
not?
So let's see.
Just
90,
take off running.
180.
Run
So-
by, Leo.
Basically, you could get yourself to about the point where you tried to make your deception, like all the way back out in 6
Damn.
seconds.
Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Oh.
I'll spin with it. I still got some key points left. We're good.
You guys all, as you're running, and Leo, you start running, and Adela, you're like sitting there thinking about things. Odella,
Odella started like unfolding the hole, being like, "Well, we might as well get this treasure."
like
while
as you unfold the first fold, like something didn't quite, maybe it was in there from like a previous owner, you don't know the way things were folded. A healing potion like tumbles out into your hand. You're like, oh. All right. And then
Thank you, PDX, you're amazing.
and then like Rid and Leo, as you're running, you're like, oh shit, look at that. You each find one on the ground. And Octo Roswin, you manage with your failed grapple, you manage to extricate a healing potion from them. So you have like in your octopus arm a healing potion that was on his body. You now have that.
What level is it?
Just base. 2d4 plus 2.
Okay, I will add that.
Oh. Hold on. I need to go get a D30 because we hit $100. So that means the reliquary activates. Let me go get a D30. I'll be right back.
Oh, is this good or bad? I don't know. Is this bad for us?
I have no idea. I don't know what
Reliquary? That
means.
doesn't sound good. That sounds evil. Evil as fuck. Oh my god, guys. What the hell? That fight was ridiculous.
I know. I'm gonna be so mad if he gets away right now.
So much.
You guys got this. You guys got this. I'm just gonna stay back here though. So
There's
there's no way I'm catching up with you.
Really? Oh, congrats! You did fucking great.
Well, I mean, as a belladonna,
Oh,
It's true.
I've
true.
fought one, so this is my second.
We've never had a dragon on the Venture Maidens, so I don't know.
You're going to get full of
We
them.
have not-
Here,
we haven't
believe
even
me.
on beta of them, but it's only been 8 months, so.
Wait, 2 years, no dragons. I should be ashamed of myself.
Safest place ever.
Well,
Plenty of dungeons, no dragons. Is this good or bad for us, Ted? Can you please explain?
I don't even know.
I will tell you, many things can happen. Good, bad, weird. We'll see what happens. It's a table that we built up. So basically what happens is in the traditional way things work is people can donate to give you guys charges or to buy healing potions and stuff like that. And the way it works out is basically to counterbalance the fact that the donations are solely, for the players themselves. It all ticks up to something across all of the streams. And when it hits that threshold of $100, I roll a D4 on a set of tables. And then from there, I roll a D30 based on what outcome I get. So where we're at basically right now is you've got 4 options. I will tell you what they are. I won't tell you what you get till what happens. Good,
Okay.
bad, neutral, and weird. We're debating whether we pull out neutral entirely and just go with good, bad, and weird. And I roll, and I determine which one of those comes up, which I will do right now.
Shit.
Okay. And then I roll a 30-sided die. And
Which one was it?
I'm not going to tell you. You'll find out.
No, but you said
And then based on the roll on this 30-sided die, something happens. And
You're gonna
that
kick a puppy again, huh?
No, I mean it could be something really good.
Yeah, but based on how you've been rolling.
That doesn't it's a D4, right? So there's only so many.
Oh, it's not orange. We may have a chance.
No, but this is sort of orange, this D30.
Just
It's
roll
not-
it.
All right.
Okay, just roll it. Jesus,
Jesus.
Christ.
All right, you know, you guys are really just a pain in
I
the ass.
want to see what happens in our game.
Do we all I don't know, turn into trolls, or is it like we all grow wings? I don't know.
Oh, that's my thing.
Leo would be so much better with wings.
He would be. Well,
I'll admit.
Okay.
Next magic item. What can I do to get wings?
first, we're getting another pair of goggles. That's
Yeah,
nice.
We are. This is absolutely necessary.
Okay. So cool. Something happens. Anyway,
Okay.
we'll see what happens when the opportunity arises. And PD, I will message you and tell you what you got.
From this side of things.
I guess I could tell you.
Yes, you can.
So it was good,
Oh, okay.
Right?
and you can all write this down so I don't forget.
Okay.
In the next combat you enter into, you all get one use of the fighter's action surge ability.
Damn, that would have been real useful this time.
Awesome.
Next combat.
He's gonna be a kobold.
Can I double stack that?
I'm gonna say not in the same turn, but you could use it and then action surge on your next turn. Because that's how the fighter's action surge ability works. You can't do it twice. You
Yeah.
can do it subsequently.
Yeah.
I was really hoping for weird.
I was also hoping for weird.
I was kind
always
of
hope
also
for weird.
hoping for weird. to be
There's
honest.
some pretty
Weird shit?
Yeah,
Can you just tell us your favorite?
I won't tell you my favorite, but I will roll a die. I won't tell you the number, but I'll tell you what it is.
Okay.
Alright,
On the weird table.
on the weird table. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Food within your vicinity randomly starts to speak, begging to be eaten.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, imagine in the pie shop.
If you insist.
Oh
In
my god, no,
yeah.
yeah, if we go back
In
to
the
the
Primus
pie
pie.
shop.
And it's like, come on, eat me. Come on, please.
I'm turned on by my food. I don't understand what's happening.
Yeah, so there you go. Anyway, so, narrow vein. That's where we were in this order. Because Rid, you don't see because it's across you see the pool. Basically, you can see out where you had made your deception, and you can see the pool, but you can't see narrow vein or anything like that.
You don't see a giant octopus either.
No, too far away.
Mm.
So you see Roswin, you see him run. You can make an opportunity attack as he runs.
Yes.
17?
17 misses. Just barely. As he runs you watch basically a full 60 feet away from you. And well, he doesn't he runs and turns a corner. I need you to make me what's the word I'm thinking of? Perception check. That's the one. I'll get there.
Oh, yeah. That's an 18 plus 9. 27.
You hear something that sounds like "Ugh," whatever that means.
Okay. Oh my God, it's Arthur, isn't it?
Hentai octopus. Is that what you just made? That sound?
Maybe.
I know what's coming. So I'm gonna.
Well, it's actually Odella's turn.
Oh fuck!
That was an opportunity attack.
I hate
But
this.
Bella's just
Oh, you're getting the treasure. Okay.
going.
From your quick look, it looks like it's largely gold pieces. There's a couple of potions, but mostly just gold pieces. Surprisingly, not a lot of magic items or anything of interest, just mostly gold. Although, actually, not even that much gold. There's a mound, but it's mostly copper pieces. Like to the tune
Suspicious.
Yeah,
This is
wow,
suspicious. What a lame dragon.
to the tune of about 8,000 copper pieces, but still.
1,000 copper.
Lame. This is
Yeah.
the decoy treasure. Obviously.
Yeah.
This is everybody's shit from the village.
This is their wages.
like- This should be like full layer. If this is his layer, this should have a bunch of gold in it. Like
Yeah, come on.
Start looking for the hidden walls.
unless he was like a poor dragon.
Well, you'll never know because you killed him. So,
Well, he had a piss poor
I don't
attitude.
even feel bad about it.
all
If we
right.
level up, speak with dead. Where's your gold, motherfucker?
They have to be willing. Anyway, so that's your turn, Rosman.
Okay, so I'm gonna go my 30 feet that I can. Well, I'm gonna bonus action. I'm gonna drop.
all right.
I'm gonna drop Octi, and then I'm gonna do my 30 feet.
Okay, you do. You come around.
I don't know like where the turn is in his running. You know.
Yeah, right, exactly.
So do I get to that point?
You can see where the turn is, but within 30 feet, you can't make it there. You could dash or teleport.
All right, last poofy.
Okay.
Sparkles.
You disappear, and are you going to the edge, or where are you planning to go?
I have been able to observe him and know about how far he can go in a turn. So I guess just beyond that, like I'm gonna head him off, you know?
Mhm.
So about 40 feet, I guess.
You around the corner, and you see, as expected,
I know,
skewered
I'm so bad about this. I
upon a sword
do.
is Narrowvein. And you see with minor, like the essence of something having been cast, Merlin off to the side in the back, but he's on the sword of Arthur. And as you come around, he like pulls the sword out quickly and spins to face you, and there's like a little crackle of arcane energy, and then they see that it's you.
Hot.
Is Narrowvein like dead?
Yeah.
Look at
Oh,
those babies working as a
kill
team.
him.
Threesome?
And Arthur's like, "Ha ha! I'm sorry, madam, did I steal you what was yours? I would not let such a fiend escape yet again."
I was gonna get him.
And he's like, and he like gets down on one knee with his sword like bloodied up face. "I beg for your forgiveness, madam."
What a diva.
Okay.
And he's like, "Huzzah!" And he stands up.
I'm like, I wasn't gonna kill him, you know, but like, you got him, you know,
And he's like,
dragon. So you know,
and
I
he's
guess-
like, "Great, because I wasn't going after that.
whatever.
Well, at least not right now."
And then I'm gonna shout down the hall, "We got him!"
Do I get
We're
there
like-
like 2 seconds after this?
Yeah,
Like,
basically.
And I'm like a minute behind.
Like I run up, I'm like, oh man, I was gonna get
You
him."
get there, and then you're immediately
Gonna
just
get
like,
him.
boom. And you just get hit with this lethargy as the haste wears off.
Oh gosh.
Woo.
Oh gosh, I'm so tired.
You're like,
And-
pat your
My armor is so heavy.
Hey, Leo, you're looking a little rough there, bud.
Yeah.
Minus.
It's nope. I've been through worse.
I think it's funny because you guys are like fucked up and I'm at like 72 out of 91.
I'm at a quarter of my hit points.
Freaking da.
So Odella, there's some gold here.
Yeah.
Down by.
Give me my gold.
All right, you got 8,000 copper pieces,
Okay.
2,400 silver pieces,
Mm-hmm.
120 gold pieces,
This is so lame. Okay.
10 platinum pieces,
There's got to be a secret cache. This is dumb. There's no way.
10 gold trade bars from Baldur's Gate, worth about 50 gold each, and 2 potions of healing.
And those are just the minor ones, right?
Yep.
Are you still an octopus, Roz? Can you just check on the bottom of the
No,
thing?
I'm not. I mean, I could be, but I'm not. Well, you guys stay here. I've got a dragon to dismember. Snaps gloves on.
And he's
Yeah,
like,
I've sent Pygot out to you to be like, Odella needs help with dismembering dragon.
Nope, I'm coming.
all right.
I'm gonna go over to Arthur and I'm like, thank you, my good man. The sword suits you. If it pleases you, you should keep it. And you, friend Merlin.
And Merlin's just like, yeah, whatever. He's really, you're not really sure what his deal is. But Arthur's like, yes, it is. Well, it is not my sword, but it is a sword, and I feel right with a sword in my hand.
I feel my companions are divvying up the treasure. It's you both played a key role in this. You should obviously be part of this and walk away with your share as well.
And he says, no, we have no need for such things.
Copper.
You sure? Are you?
He says,
alright?
we come from quite the kingdom. We have plenty of things. We were just out seeking adventure, and adventure sought us pretty hard.
I'm gonna look, and yeah, the innuendo. I'm like, but then I control myself at the last minute,
Wow.
and then I'm like,
Growing up.
okay, that's fine.
We're
Yes,
just
well,
confronted with Arthur.
no, Leah has some shit going on, whatever. And then he's like, well, please, at least accompany us for this time, so we may, please, not escort you out by any means. You've proven yourselves valued companions, but if we can all move out of here together, I feel we'll all be the safer for it.
He says, yes, safety in numbers. Excellent deduction. Let us go.
Thank you.
As we make our way back, Rosalind's kind of gonna like.
You can still hear Arthur as you're walking away. He's not quiet.
The knocked out guards from before, Rosalind's gonna be like, time to wake up, Narrowvein's dead.
And they're like, oh, what? Huh? When you wake them up, they're like,
Hi,
Really?
I'm Rosalind.
hi.
Hey.
Narrowvein's dead. You guys didn't seem like you were part of the cult, so if you guys just want to go, like, that's cool.
They're like, all right, that's really reasonable. Thanks. And they leave.
Have a good one. If
Give them cards.
on a druid, help her. I've learned that now.
Chicks in the woods. They give you shit.
Business cards.
Oh. And if you're ever in town, come on down to the Primpin' Pie.
They're like,
Oh no.
I'm on down to the pit.
I rolled a
I
two
play a
for
lute.
performance.
and they're like,
I'm like trying to get your vibe with the song on my lute. I'm like, where are the chords?
I was never meant to be a bar.
they're, oh, this is a weird day. And they leave.
And then I go, and now I'm gonna fucking dissect this dragon.
Okay. Go
All right.
ahead and make me a survival check.
With guidance, anyone want to help me for advantage?
I'll
Uh,
help you,
I'll-
or Leo can help you.
I'll help you lift the heavy bits and do the
Yeah,
squishy.
so yeah, I've been thinking a lot about this dragon dissection. Because I feel like you spent your entire life researching dragons, so that it makes sense that you're really good at it.
I've spent my whole life cutting things up. Can I help?
I really kind of want to be a dick and be like, but you haven't killed a dragon.
Shot through the heart!
My dragon scholar. I think don't I
God, 10!
Can you give her a bardic inspiration?
You can do that.
Because it's an ability check, right?
It is an ability check. Yes, it is.
I feel like Sloth's not going to do it now.
Look at the pouty puppy.
I have
Aw.
nothing against. Shut up.
Who's a good
I've nothing-
boy?
Shut up. I have nothing against Roswin, so I will help
I get a bardic too?
play a pretty fucking song.
Yeah, we'll
while
get.
you chop up a
Plus
goddamn
one
dragon.
from Leo because he's salty while he's playing. All right, so that's with my guidance too. That's a 29.
Okay, yeah, you, Arthur and Merlin. Arthur is a little taken aback at watching Roswin just freaking elbow deep. Also, Rid, this is your first time seeing this.
Yeah.
With like a Dexter-like precision, Roswin just goes elbow deep into the carcass of this dragon.
5'2".
Little pink tiefling in a turtle shell is just like elbow deep, like you see her like sawing away ligaments, and you know there's blood spray, and it's like, oh, this is useful, and like pulls out stuff and like fillet knifing underneath the skin here, and it's you know, like at points using her wings to get because she's so short to like get up to cut underneath things, and Arthur's just like, oh, well. And like Merlin seems like really oddly into watching this happen.
Sure.
Whoa.
Well, we can.
Curve.
I'm gonna see everybody's uncomfortable. Be like, let's sit in the bedroom. No worries. And I'm gonna pull out that bottle we got of that fine liquor from before that they had, and pass a victory round around. So
And
if
Merlin's
anyone would
like-
to- yeah, come along.
Merlin's like, no, I'm gonna watch. And he stays and watches
I see
Roswin
him.
work.
I see him and I'm like, get in here, buddy.
Make me a
Yeah,
persuasion check.
God damn it. So weird.
6.
4. He's like, all right. He just like he walks up and he pulls out like a scalpel type. It's not a. It can't even be used as a dagger. It is like a scalpel, and he's just like very careful. He's precise. It's not you can take some time to kind of guide him in the right way, and he is
Every now and then I'm
precise.
like, oh no, like this.
Yeah, and he's just like you know he's got it, and he's like, and you're like, nope.
Be there in an hour.
Yeah. No, let's go to the other room. I'm like, Adela, Rid, Arthur, let's have a victory drink. Let's let them do their. It's normal. I'm gonna say to Rid and like put a hand on your shoulder.
Oh,
No, you're good. You're good. I'm that guy at the party. I'm like, let's get away. Let's
Yeah,
sit down and let's like have a cool drink and it'll be fine.
I'm gonna make like a quick once over to see if I see any like secret doors or something that where maybe the rest of what I think should be the loot the horde should be.
Yeah,
'Cause
you
I feel
can make me
this
an
is real,
investigation check.
I'm gonna guidance myself.
A reasonable thing to do.
19
I don't know how to do anything without guidancing myself
plus
anymore.
20.
Yeah,
not
don't-
plus 20. Plus 1 is 20. And then investigation is
Just a cash plus 20.
26.
You know, whatever.
26.
Search as you might, you do not find any secret room or area about.
I'm telling you, the bottom of that fucking lagoon probably just has treasure like a goddamn shipyard.
Well, Roswin is like cutting up shit. I'll be like,
No.
hey, did you see anything else in that that water? Like anything dangerous in there?
Mm-mm.
Nope.
I'm gonna go check it out then.
Okay.
Take a leisurely stroll along the bottom of the because I don't need to breathe.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you head down.
Okay, then Arthur, Rid, and I. Are we all getting drunk? Is this what's happening?
And he's like, it's what it seems to be.
Yeah, we've got this whole bottle to ourselves.
Yeah. Okay. I would just like to say, Rid and Arthur, you're both new friends, and I know whatever, but we did great out there today. And you're fucking great. And we're gonna like do that. We're gonna fucking,
No, you're fucking great.
No, you're fucking great.
He's like, we're all great.
And you're great too, Arthur. I don't know you at all. But like it's like Rid. I don't know Rid at all. But you prove it by the sword or by the fists or like whatever, right? Like that's where it is.
Yes, that is indeed where it is.
Our bard, ladies and gentlemen.
Another shot.
I feel inspired to drink.
Yeah, right.
Yes. Right. Leo is such an enabler.
Odella, search as you might, it is just algae down here. Just like rock and algae.
I'll come back up, prestidigitate myself, and then walk in and be like, pour me a drink. We're missing a bunch of gold from this card. Like cross their
that
arms.
souvenir was empty.
Oh shit. Yeah, no. Whatever you want. And I'm gonna pour you a drink and hand you a glass.
Thank you.
And
Rid, I give you a look. I don't know if we're good enough friends yet. I don't know. But I give you a weird look.
I think Rid just like looks back, but there's no comprehension or anything. It's just the like.
I like kind of raise my eyebrows. Nothing? Okay. Yeah, Rid, I just take another shot.
We're not there.
We're not there. That's fine.
It's been a few hours.
That's fine.
I met you yesterday.
Yeah, right. You met her this morning?
No, the day
Like-
before.
Yeah.
Well,
Like I
it's
said,
long.
Leo.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Leo is an emotional man. He
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like pure emotion.
yeah.
Arthur is enjoying himself.
I know, Arthur's great. This guy's great. Everything.
Also, while we're drinking, I'm gonna say that Pygot is also partaking. I'm like, holding
Oh boy! Oh no!
and
tiny
then
pug.
he's giving tasteful topiary nudes to everybody, but like they're not of like party members. They're just of like random like just naked people, but in topiary form.
Okay, all right. It's a little weird. It's a
Great
little
scrub work.
yeah. Yes,
We're
well
fine.
trimmed bushes for sure, all around for
No,
Pygot.
it's hilarious.
So
He was told that he's not allowed to use the party as like,
yes,
Specifically
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
But I do have a question. Does he send Arthur a nude of Merlin?
Ooh.
I don't
They're
know.
they're not specific people, so
Yeah.
It's like an amalgamation of all of
Opportunity.
us.
yeah.
Yeah. So
They're just like vague tiefling, vague human male.
General
Yeah.
human male.
yeah.
Vague.
Yeah, Pygot is the kind of pseudo dragon that would take it very literally. Like, don't do this thing. That doesn't mean I can't do this other thing that's very similar. So,
Hell yeah.
so yeah, you guys sit
But
there.
not to Odella, because again, he wants to remain as.
Yes, yes. So you guys sit there and drink, and this happens for about an hour. Then Katie leaves as I go to Roswin finishing up with the dragon.
I'll look over it. I'll be like, "Are you both okay? I feel like I messed up there for a bit. I
Got hit like way more than me.
that wasn't my
At-
finest hour, and I got scared.
At the end of this hour of hanging out, Rid, the hand that you got stung by that needle that was numb, it disappears.
Your hand disappears?
disappears?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you heard me.
Her hand disappears?
Did I stutter?
Odella goes over and like, can she still feel it there?
Yeah,
or-
yeah, it's there. It's just transparent.
What
My
the
hand
fuck?
is gone. My hand is gone.
You guys are
My
also
hand is
pretty
gone.
drunk.
I'm so drunk.
You're pretty drunk. So, Roswin, you and Merlin come in after cutting up this dragon, and you see Rid saying, "My hand is gone," and her hand at the wrist is
It's
just not
gone.
there.
Are you fucking what?
Gone.
And Odell is like grabbing the like around where the hand is. It seems to be holding
feel it?
something. Yeah, she can feel it.
What?
Where?
But they're all very drunk, so.
It's not there. Can you see my hand,
Hey,
Rosalind?
I'm covered in blood, and I take her hand and I just rub it on there. Can I see like an outline of a hand?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Rosalind,
It's
that's
fine.
My hand. It's
It's-
bloody.
It's fine.
Is this like a changeling thing or I don't know, I've never
No.
met a changeling.
No, it's really not.
Shit.
Wait, Odella, do you got a glove? Just put a glove on it. I'm sure
Just
it's
put
fine.
a glove on it. Wait, is it ready?
Do I have a glove? He reaches in and pulls out like a elbow length like white
Wait.
glove.
What if you're invisible forever? That's kind of an advantage.
I just made friends, though.
Oh, we're friends. And
We're
Leo is
friends.
like, I'm so sorry your hand is gone.
Thank you, Leo. It got hit with a dart from the chest.
I'm so sorry I tried to
chest
kill you. I wasn't
nothing
actually
in
gonna
it.
do it.
There was nothing in the chest except a little
Rosalind's
dart
just
that
like,
made my hand go
listen,
away.
Oh no. Wait, Odella can
Nothing
fix
in
it.
the
Odella,
chest, Odella, there was
you're
nothing in the
so
chest but a
smart.
dart. It's
Odella,
not there.
you're
It's
so
not
smart
there.
and beautiful.
It's
And
not
slash
there.
just smart a lot. Can you fix it?
Renee.
Wait,
has thought.
first, can you clean all this blood off me?
Yes.
You just put blood on me.
I
No, it's
snap
under
and
the
press
glove.
to
It's fine. It's like it's not there.
I will attempt to use lesser restoration on her hand and see if it comes back.
Yes, it does. But you immediately take 54 points of poison damage.
Whoa!
Her. So 27 because it's cut in half because of your saving throw.
What
Of
the
your
fuck?
resistance. Yeah. So you take 27 points of poison damage because you're resistant to poison.
Okay. Odella, it hurts.
So bad. 27 bad.
And her hand appears, and you do feel as though you've cleansed the poison. But you feel that whatever this was something particularly unusual and sinister.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Odella, that's the evil chest over there. It has nothing in it. It just had an
Boy.
evil dart that made my hand disappear and hurt me real bad.
Does it have stuff in it that's just invisible?
You search and it doesn't.
What the hell? No, I'm gonna touch you and be like, hey, shit, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds, which is apparently the only spell Leo will ever cast again. Hey, being a bard when I should have been a fighter. Whoa, whoa. Okay. You were gonna get back.
Maximum. Remember?
Oh, shit, right. So that'll be 29 if we're doing max. 3d8 plus 4.
Thank you. I'm feeling better. That's how much I lost almost.
Also, is she not drunk anymore?
Normally, if you did it to alleviate the alcohol, I would say yes.
Oh
but
yeah,
because
it's
it
only
was
one condition.
it was targeted to the poison.
Oh, I'm still drunk. That was very
Shit,
good alcohol.
are you
That's
okay?
very good alcohol.
Yeah.
Rosalind's gonna go in and just boop to her forehead too and give her another 29 back.
Hey.
Oh shit, you're looking way better than I am right now.
I am.
Fuck.
I'm looking like the full health variety.
What's that like?
Hey,
What?
look me up. Where's
Who?
this at?
You're covered in blood. What did you
No,
get?
I'm clean. Odella cleaned me.
Yeah, I cleaned her off.
You know, in any case, there's no more treasure here. We took care of that asshole. that asshole. And I'm pointing at the dragon, and then the other one. And I'm like, we should get out of here and let that guy we were helping, let him know that he doesn't have to lie anymore to preserve his wife, because he's free now. We gotta let him know. That's what we gotta do.
Maybe we should sleep off the alcohol first.
Oh my gosh.
I am so bleeding.
Oh. Come here, Leo.
I will also lay a hand on Leo and cure wounds him.
That's probably why he got drunk so fast, because he's at a quarter of his hit points.
I got no spells left. You get. Let's see. I don't know what bonus is here. You get 8 points of healing.
He puts a hand on your hand as you like touch him to heal, and he just smiles at you.
Roswin like bursts between the hands, and she's like, "Let me help you." All right. 14 plus 21 plus that 28.
I feel like Arthur and Merlin are just like,
32.
what the fuck is happening?
Yeah,
32? Shit.
Healing love fest.
I'm the healer, bitch.
Back up, Odella. Oh, damn. Okay, Leo's feeling much better, but okay, he's like, as Rouse grabs him, he's like, all right, well, we should still definitely get a move on.
You are so drunk right now. You're not going to embarrass us when we get back, are you?
I've never embarrassed anyone ever.
He
gives you a winning smile. He gives you a great charisma smile.
Maybe I should be the diplomat when we get back.
I can see it.
All right. So yeah, it's gonna take you. You guys have a day to get back.
While we're walking, I want to kind of just like link arms with somebody so I don't run into a tree. But I want to read Narrowvein's diary that I took.
Ah, yes. Okay.
Also, can we take Narrowvein's body with us?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm gonna like saddle Leo with that.
Yeah, I can carry it.
You're carrying. Yeah.
I'm like, Leo, you're a big, strong man. Can you carry this?
I'm like, yeah, and then you say body, and he's like, yeah. Whatever.
Well, somebody else can read the diary if they want. I can be a horse. That's the thing I do.
No, I'll carry the body.
Okay.
I would insist on it instead of you having to do it.
Okay. Reading.
Okay.
I shut my glasses that I don't have.
I'll link arms with Roswin because that seems fun.
Yay!
I'm behind. Carrying a body. Are Arthur and Merlin coming with us? Because that would dramatically improve my experience on the
Yes,
road.
they are.
Oh, God, yes.
While we're walking and I'm linked arm in arm with Red and she's very drunk, I just like take some of her rainbow hair and I put it over my lip like a mustache. I like this girl.
Carrying Turnip with you as you're walking.
You have a rainbow mustache.
I know. Because you're the best hair ever.
Mustache too.
You should do it too.
I should, and then I just like turn into someone else, but with a rainbow mustache.
Well, now I don't have a rainbow mustache.
Sorry. Oh, it's like a really curly rainbow mustache.
Oh,
Like a handlebar.
Yeah,
Nice.
really handlebar rainbow mustache.
Nice.
All right. So you guys continue on. You have to sleep at some point in the woods because it takes a day to get back.
That's good.
I love sleeping in the woods. I do my thing to shield us in darkness.
I put the body way over there.
That's nice.
Gonna smell bad.
Because who cares? It's full of poison.
Yeah. All right. So you guys do that, and you rest for the night, and things seem to be fine here in the woods. Nothing crazy as you make your way back to Altand. Yeah. So you guys get closer, and I will say this now, although we can wait till after you all reach level 12.
What?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Fancy.
Yes.
Good, because clearly I needed it. I got my ass handed to me.
Well, I didn't get my ass handed to me because you got your ass handed to you.
I guess that's the point of the tank, right? I do it for y'all.
Thank you.
Oh man, Leo went down though. This is the first time.
You were fine.
Y'all, I'm so much faster.
Ow.
Most just get more like gods as they level
Did
up.
you just get more movement speed?
I did, yes.
Another 5
Yeah.
feet?
Like 15, yo.
Oh, 15. Shit.
What you talking about?
Look, I was just delivered cookies straight from New York.
Ugh,
Wow.
lucky.
Kevin just got back.
So,
Guess who gets another cantrip?
Oh no, it's just plus 15. Like that's what I'm at now.
yeah.
Guess who gets resistance to a bunch of stuff? Me.
Yeah. Oh, are you
You
infernal?
want to tank now?
Infernal constitutioning? So
I get resistance to poison and cold damage as well as fire.
All the time.
Whoa.
All the time.
And advantage on saving throws against poison.
Come at me, dragons.
And more health?
I don't think
Were you at an even constitution?
so.
Is it a
yeah,
plus?
I am.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
at
a
16.
So it puts you at +1 con. So, okay, very cool. So yeah, so you guys do that, and you make your way back to Altand, with Necrovane's body, but King Melindrak is in Waterdeep. So
Yeah, but I think that all the stuff that we have belongs to the town. So I would like to try to return it to them. And even if it's not theirs, they're trying to rebuild and they could use it. And it's like nothing to us anyway, so we may
No,
as well
it's
use
it's very piddly.
that. We're so privileged.
yeah, just a bit.
We are the 1%. Okay.
Fine, Celeste. I didn't want to talk to you anyway. Did she say something in the chat and I missed it?
Nope.
No.
She just there she is.
Oh, there she goes. Now I gotta change all the cameras all around again.
Sorry.
Damn it, Celeste.
Did. I'm sorry. Yeah, right at the end I have to be a problem. Sorry. I don't know why. It just closed it for some reason.
Oh,
No
likely
warning.
story.
Oh, look at that puppy again being mischievous.
Now you're
Anyway.
frozen.
Yeah, that's true.
God damn it. No, what? Oh, now Laura's frozen.
No,
No.
she's just not moving.
Oh, shit.
Neither is Renee. They're just being very still.
I'm eating cookies.
Oh wait,
Fine.
you're back.
Here.
You're back. Okay.
I'm here.
Okay. Anyway, so you guys do with relative ease. You guys do find out with looking around that yes, it is indeed people from the town's belongings, life savings, and so on, and the neighboring towns, not just Altan, the other elven settlements that were attacked. So we can just say that you guys take the time to return everything to where it needs to go.
All the money.
Yes, please.
So you do that.
All right.
So what's next on the list?
Do we want to ride back to Waterdeep? Because we can do that.
We should probably, I mean, or we should.
We should talk to the. We gotta tell the council about the king's son.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we gotta update Dylan on what happened since he sent us out here.
Dylan, we're totally getting those treants, guys. We're totally doing it.
Rid,
Yeah.
I know, I don't know, you've been staying here for a while, but you've proven yourself over, and I would like to think that I don't know, if you want to come with us, you're more than welcome to, and we've got to. I'm gonna look like desperately. I'm like, we've got a place for you. I mean, I'm new. I'm not even, but fuck, like if you want to come with us, like you can come with us.
So I've been letting Leo talk this whole time. And then I'm just like kind of nodding, and I'm like, good. Because I was coming with you anyway.
Very
Okay.
presumptuous, but I like it.
I haven't been told otherwise.
By who? By the owl guy? Are you
Owl
listening?
guy.
Do you remember the owl guy from the beginning? 5 foot tall owl.
Yeah.
Not
Owl
with
guy
a
told me
clock
anything.
face.
Did he tell you where to go? Is that what you mean? You haven't been told otherwise? Are you working with some kind of fae people?
I mean, I think he's Fae.
Okay, other question. What's your favorite kind of pie?
Boysenberry.
She takes out a notebook from her shelf and writes something down.
Okay.
Important
well,
things answered, finally.
Then great. All right. I think everything is good. Are we ready to go back to Waterdeep and report all of this?
Yeah. And then, like,
It's been a long time since I've been to Waterdeep.
It's a gem.
now you can tell people that you're in with the Belladonnas and you'll get special treatment.
Oh, fancy.
So
yeah, let's
fancy.
go.
Okay. You guys find a nearby tree, and Rosman, you do know trees that will take you near
weird.
to Waterdeep.
I get ready, I run up, and I just tree hug it.
You hug
and a
that
portal
tree,
opens up behind
and the
me.
portal opens, and one by one, I mean, Rid, I assume you follow.
Yeah, I'm going.
You step through the tree, and you
I-
appear outside. Yes?
Collect crazy eyes because I'm pretty sure we brought them with us.
You
We
did,
brought our
because
mounts with us.
they had the glues.
We
Mhm.
left the mounts. Yeah.
Yeah, you bring the mounts
Yellow
too.
blues.
And Turnip and whoever else is there. Transport through the tree.
How did we ever get anywhere before this?
Very long.
I don't know.
It took a while.
Took
It's
so long.
terrible.
Thank you, Ross.
Let's never do that again.
no.
I hate walking. It's the worst.
It is.
And as you appear outside of the tree, outside the great gates of the city of Waterdeep, prepping to go inside to meet with the council, or at least to request an audience with the council to let them know of the happenings and the goings-on, the lack of the Green Dragon Mask, the fall of the Green Dragon Wyrmspeaker, the presence of Narrowvein, the son of King Melindrak of the Elves. Leo, you get a message in your brain.
What's in my brain? There's so few things.
And it says, so I hear you have so I hear there's a business you're a part of in Scornabel. Pies and baths, apparently. I'll be here when you're ready. I look forward to meeting you, son. And that's where we'll end for tonight.
Shot through the heart!
I know Leo has
What
guardian
the
issues.
fuck?
I can't wait to meet Aladdin's dad.
Stop it! He's Leo's dad.
I can't wait.
Guys!
I can't wait for Odella to flirt mercilessly with
I'll
him.
be so upset. I'll be whoa.
I can't wait to ask him inappropriate questions and not realize that they're inappropriate.
Such as?
I can't
So,
wait.
do
Such
ladies generally
Like
say that they
Leo.
like it when you kiss them and have little wispy beardies on their face? Because Odella likes that, I hear.
Just ask Leo. Why do you have to ask my dad? Oh.
Wow. So, folks, that was a roller coaster ride of crazy combat, and I had anticipated it taking about a whole session to deal with this dragon. Because I made a mental note, and don't forget about legendary actions, don't forget about lair actions. Let's try to make them be
No, you
a
you
little
made
more
it.
interesting.
It was a
Mhm.
scary fight. I was worried Leo was gonna die for a solid 5
think-
minutes.
That's the first time we fought a dragon since I lost my super OP Rod of Resurrection.
Yeah. Just the
So it
5.
was interesting because I was nervous, but also I was like, fuck, I want to do something other than heal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyway, well, thank you all for watching. I guess, do I have it written in here? I do. Do I save it for next time?
No?
Tell you now?
Yeah.
Is that what I should do?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
as you guys make your way back to Waterdeep, Roswin, your staff, an energy, a silvery energy, charges through your staff, and you realize that it has, yet again, attained a new level of power.
It evolved.
Yes.
So, you can take these down. Yes, and it is Evil Game tomorrow. I'll talk to that when I get to my outro piece. It's now a +2.
Woo!
Fuck
So
yeah.
+2 to attack and damage and to spell attack rolls.
Damn.
Your dark vision extends to 120 feet.
Ooh, so good.
Your moonbeam now adds your wisdom modifier to the damage.
This is a good level for that staff.
Mm-hmm.
And you get another spell it's on your list of prepared spells.
Okay.
And it is called Lightning Strike. It is the Flame Strike spell, but instead of fire damage, it's lightning damage. Which is just another 5th level spell. So it's nothing special, no extra castings. It's an option you have if you wish to prepare.
Thematic.
Yeah. So anyway, that's that. So anyway, let's talk about people that are here. Katie, you're first up on my overlay going around. So tell us about you and things.
Hi, I'm Katie. I play here every other Monday night in this. I play Roswin. You can find me on social media at lazy_mermaiden or in the Nerd Immersion Discord. You probably have to at me though, because I'm in a lot of different Discord channels, so everything's muted unless people at me. But talk to me. I
Okay.
think I'm nice.
All right.
You are nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Laura, what about you?
I am Laura. You can find me at Win in Rome on Twitter. That's about it. You can talk to me as well. I'm pretty simple.
All right then. Celeste.
I don't agree with that one.
Hi, everybody. My name is Celeste Conowitch. You can find me on the internet everywhere at C Conowitch. So check me out on Twitter if you like my stuff. Also check out the podcast I DM for, which is called Venture Maidens. It's an actual play, all non-dude D&D 5th Ed podcast. So check that out at Venture Maidens or on Spotify or iTunes, wherever podcasts are free. Find Venture Maidens. You can also check me out. I'm the co-host for DM Nastics, which you can find over if you search for the DM's Block show on, again, iTunes, wherever the fuck podcasts are free. Find that. And that's me. And I love you. Thanks for watching.
We love you too.
Yeah.
And I'm a puppy.
You're a puppy.
I have socks on my head.
Oh, don't call me a sockhead. Renee, what about you?
Hi, I'm Renee Rhodes. I can be found on Twitter at RayDNR. And also now I have bought a domain for my blog, it will be moved over tomorrow, raydn.com. So I'm really excited about that. If you want to check out some of the posts I've written, as well as upcoming freelance pricing will all be listed there. If you need any writing, editing, whatever, I'm here every other Monday night. I am on Scraticus Academy Wednesday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, playing the Cypher system in a cool cyberpunk setting, and bad stuff happens all the time. I cried twice last week.
Oh,
It's
jeez.
so much fun. I also DM an all non-dude podcast, and it is called Fate and the Fable Maidens. It is family friendly, good for all ages, and we are found at Fate FM Cast all across social media, or at fatefmcast.com. And if you like podcasts, go check out the Venture Maidens and DMnastics as well.
Aw.
Oh,
Yeah.
Joey's so nice. Go check out Fate and the Family. Especially check out the newest for Halloween. We did a Retroverse setting episode
This is
that
true.
we were both on, and it was super fucking cute.
Part 2 comes out tomorrow, and the fabulous Celeste Konowich joined us as an honorary
Yeah,
favorite.
where can they find that? Where can I find that?
Part 2 will be available probably tomorrow morning.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
I
Very
can't wait to listen to it.
And I'm Ted. This is Nerd Immersion. This is my channel. These lovely ladies grace me with their presence every other Monday. The following Monday is another group of other friends from the internet, podcasts and things. Princess of the Apocalypse, set in the same world. Now, thankfully, they can start to catch up since these guys don't have to travel for forever. They can just bamf around with transport via plants, so I can get the timelines to sync back up again for just fun Easter eggs and things like that. So that is something. Tomorrow is the day before Halloween, and it is our evil game. So that will be very cool behind me. So we are finally done with our heist on the train, or at least we hope to be. We're docking into the train station at 7 a.m. in game, which should be when we start. So hopefully we pulled the heist off. It went to shit last time, as most heists do in D&D. Although there was some seduction and some poisoning, so, you know, and turning on good NPCs, but we're evil, so it's fine. Anyway, so that's that. That'll be happening tomorrow night. And I believe everybody else is dressing up like their characters, sort of. So we'll see what... I have expectations for some and none for others. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's that. Also, if you haven't seen Castlevania Season 2 on Netflix, go watch it, because it's amazing. And that reminded me that I need to bring back It Builds character, and that reminds me because Episode 1 was Trevor Belmont from Season 1 of Castlevania. That's what started that whole series from the beginning.
Oh, shit.
So, and it turns out that most of the stuff I said then still applies now, and I even had forward thinking. So, go check that out. Also, PAX Unplugged is exactly a month from today.
Hell yeah.
From the 30th, rather. So I will be there. Renee will be there. Celeste will be there. Josh from Taking Initiative will be there. My friend Sean, who I play with every week, will also be there. So you should come say hi to us, because we'll be out and about. We'll be playing in games. Actually, this time at a convention, playing games.
Lots of games. So many games.
Ideally, we'll be streaming from there if we can make that happen as well. So be on the lookout for, let's see, for some non-D&D related stuff. I have a very fun game planned for a Buffy the Vampire Slayer setting. So we'll see.
Excited.
One shot. We'll see what happens. It should be a good time. And we're going to try the Epic. We're going to get people involved in the Adventure League Epic for the first time. 27 tables, 7 players per table, all in one massive goal to help protect Waterdeep from something. I don't know what. We'll see. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to head to the Discord, as Katie and Laura had said. I'm in the process. That says Discord. There's a C in Discord. That's all caps, but it's still the right link. I'm in the process of revamping that whole Discord and adding bots. I found a bot that you can just type like --fox, and it gives you a random picture of a fox whenever you do it. Or snake, or bird, or puppy, and you can just get random animal pictures whenever you want. Or trivia, or there's a thing that spawns Pokemon, so you can play Pokemon within Discord. It's crazy. I'm working on all sorts of stuff, so it's worth your time to head over there if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.